Ooh, shit, we're live. Everybody kind of grumble for a second before we get into it, just until.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, ooh, we're live.
Fuck,
I know.
so
All right, ready? Here we go. Hey, everybody, if you're tuning in right now, you're watching the Salsa Parlor morning show. If you're listening to us later, thank you so much for that. Every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. in East Lansing, Michigan, a bunch of goofs, that is us. We'll be talking about all manner of silly things. Check us out. And I am your host, Louis Michael. With me today, we've got
comedy bad boy Trevor Tress.
Just
One open mic, I'm bad.
Comedian.
I'm,
yeah.
bold comedy rebrand inbound for me.
Well, you've got the equipment to be a comedy bad boy.
To be I have these tattoos I don't want
I know.
anymore.
How old are you, Trevor?
45.
I was going to say, because I don't know how you have the faded tattoos of a 52-year-old trailer
I don't
park
wanna talk
woman,
about
but like
That's,
you're too young for your tattoos to have been through war.
It does
Yeah.
look like you got fresh tattoos and then went into a wrestling match and just
Thank you.
rubbed them off.
Just, look.
19 was a different time. They shouldn't let. I think 21 should be the tattoo age. That's just me.
What is the actual age to get a tattoo?
I believe
18.
16 with parental consent.
Oh yeah, you 14 with parental consent.
14.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
a bad age.
Yeah,
you can
and that
get-
might be specific to the person that I know, but I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I forgot to do this because I'm a bad host up front, but the actual rundown that I said I was going to do
Oh,
for like
yes.
13 minutes, and
Sorry.
then just didn't do it. Just
Hey.
intro,
Hey,
freezing up.
They'll know.
Yeah, people know. The people
one's
watching
tuned
right
out
now.
yet.
All right, so we got ready for the folks today listening. If you're tuning in, we're gonna be talking about a cinnamon toast crunch scandal that has just swept the world for a week and is already getting ready to burn out. After that, we've got some fun things about how winning the lottery is actually the worst thing in the world for you. Then we're going to talk about art that doesn't exist except on the internet, NFTs versus JPEGs. Somehow people are making money off of money for nothing. And then finally, we on the show we have a beautiful new segment called the Cringe Compilation, where
block of cringe.
Block of Cringe. All right, I was gonna say put together by Jake Ford himself, where we have some amazing videos that'll just make your skin crawl and your heart throb.
Nice.
Yeah, we're getting into it.
Perfect.
Okay, so no, the first thing we were bringing up, and I hadn't heard anything about this like all week. I saw some memes about it. That's how I know something's going on, but I didn't like look into it more because I saw like something about the nerd from Boy Meets World. They were like, we found who poisoned Topanga's boyfriend. I was like, what the hell is going on this week? So,
Yeah.
Trev, what is that?
I have no idea. I think because I think we're all getting to an age now we're not hip on the new trends. You know.
Yeah.
This is like the first. This is insanity.
Because about the shrimp tail thing?
Have you followed it? Like
Somebody
where it's
found,
gone?
Yeah, somebody found an actual shrimp tail in their box of cereal.
Dude,
But I thought it was a
goes-
fake
it goes
thing.
so
It
much
goes so
deeper.
deeper.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
where it started, and it's gotten
How
so
much
dark.
deeper
Yeah.
could it go?
No,
Oh,
okay.
it got
I
so
said-
dark.
Jake. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just said
Elena, I
sent
think-
Zach an article about
Okay,
it. if
you
we wanna
two,
get to
you
the
two
bottom
were
of it.
learned up on this when we were
I
talking
think
last
Elena
night.
knows more than I do.
Because last night, Jake, I was in the same camp you are. We're like, something about shrimp tails and cinnamon toast crunch. That's weird. And Trevor's like, no. It's weird.
This is the Fargo of like cutesy internet scandals.
Yeah.
Like this fucking spun out of
like
control.
somehow this shrimp tails and cereal ends. First of all, shrimp tails sounds like a cartoon that should be on
Uh-oh.
Saturday mornings. Yo, OG Yondo's in the house. Hey, bud.
Hi, OG Hondo.
But
Trevor, aren't you glad I recommended Fargo to you so you could
Use
reference that movie?
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to make that
It's
reference.
a great
like 2
movie to
months
be able to
ago.
pull out to reference.
I wouldn't have been able to make that reference. 2 months
Classic.
ago.
crazy good
I just saw
references.
That's
yeah,
the only
so
reason I watch films, so I can reference them in conversation and bits.
Right.
When I see you taking notes, I'm like, Jake, what are you doing? You're like, about to be
Writing
so
jokes,
awesome.
dude.
Yeah.
So it started out as like just this little like Twitter thing where the guy who was dating the actor who played Topanga in Boy Meets World, which is a strange setup.
The guy who plays
I think I should address that. We're
the guy
talking
who plays Corey.
No,
The guy in real life who is married to Topanga.
Oh.
These are the characters. So
Okay.
Topanga from Boy Meets World, I don't know her name.
I'm looking it up.
I don't know
got
his
you.
name either.
I'm on it.
Okay.
We
so
got
should
Zach and I
set
on
our-
it. Yeah.
We should set our characters if we're going to talk about this because it goes out of control.
Okay.
But basically, this guy posted a picture on Twitter of like he put like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but there were shrimp tails in there, right? And you caught that, and we're all like, "Whoa! Oh, hey, Topanga."
Whoa, Topanga. All right.
Yeah. But anyway, so we post this picture, and we're like, "Whoa, shrimp tails! Those don't belong in Cinnamon Toast Crunch." It was a fun little party, you know.
Is the photo still online, Zach?
It's
I
gotta
don't know
be.
if we.
There it
That
is.
article,
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's not
Oh,
supposed
Jensen,
to be in
Jensen
there.
Karp. That's
No.
his name.
And he's a comedian and writer also.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. No, I get what you're
This
saying.
is where
like,
it started.
if that was actually in there, but I'm like, this clearly looks like that guy opened a bag of cereal and then was like, I know I'm gonna.
don't those shrimp tails look a little cinnamony though?
Maybe like you could dust
Okay,
them up.
But
This
the other
is
thing is
cinnamon,
that
yeah.
he goes through the box
That
and
looks
he
like
looks,
a fucking photo. That like I'd believe it way more
This
if
is
it
not
was
the
like a
scandal.
top down.
This is not the.
I
same.
know. I'm just saying. I believe it if it was like a top-down shot. Like you
Sure.
know, I open my box. Like, the fuck is this? Like, pick them out like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, nah, dude. Looks fake. All right.
So, but anyway, so this Jensen Karp fella, he's dating. Did we figure out her name?
Her name is Topanga Lawrence.
Her name is actually Topanga.
No, it's not. But that's what we're gonna go with.
Topanga. Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I feel like if we're gonna talk Jensen Karp's real name,
I was gonna say
Does
Danielle.
he have a
Danielle Fisher or Fishy? I'm dyslexic. It's fish with an EL at the end of it, but Danielle's her first name.
Danielle Fishel. All right, so Danielle Fishel's
Okay.
husband, Topanga's husband, he posts.
we go right back to it.
It's just
We
easier.
It makes more sense. Everyone
Yeah.
knows who we're talking
So
Can
about.
you
anyways,
imagine being such a famous character in a TV show? People refuse to like call you by your real
Well,
name.
also
Like,
that
no,
name-
you're Topanga. to me."
Topanga's a ridiculous name
It
that
is
you're gonna
fucking
remember
ridiculous.
forever.
Well, and there's gonna be people who tune in as we keep going. If I'm like Danielle Fishel, they're like, I don't know who that is.
yeah.
But like if
They
I
know
saw
Topanga.
if
Yeah.
I saw like Hugh Laurie, I'd be like, no, your house,
yeah, yeah.
your fucking house, bro.
Oh, see, I'd have gone with Stuart Little's dad.
I think if we do Topanga and Topanga's husband,
yeah,
that's not
people.
sexist.
Hey, people got you there. I'm following you.
Okay, so Topanga's husband posts this photo. We all have a good old time roasting Cinnamon Toast Crunch, whatever. I don't know the order of things, but the first thing that happened is Cinnamon Toast Crunch sends him like a letter, and they're like, "Look, man, this is physically impossible. Like we don't make shrimp." You know? Like
cereal conglomerate, not even General Mills, but the subdivision, like CT Crunch team was on it.
Yeah,
they keep the Cinnamon Toast Crunch conveyor belt right next to the cocktail shrimp conveyor belt.
Just
There's a little
imagining
bit of back and
a
forth.
bunch of cartoon characters with nail bats being like, "Hey, buddy,
Right.
you're fucking with our brand."
Let's make them. This is off topic. I want to do a meme later where we have a shrimp cocktail and we're like, who fucking put this Cinnamon Toast Crunch in here? Anyways,
I've got to imagine we're days late to that
Yeah,
bit.
probably.
We're stand-up comedians. We think of a
Yeah.
joke days after it's been memeified
Yeah.
and killed.
800 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, Cinnamon Toast Crunch comes out against this guy. Says you're full of shit. Blah blah blah. I think sues him.
CT
Elena?
Crunch?
I'm not sure if they sued him. They might be suing him for defamation of character, but or some. Well,
I-
actually, this is a huge thing because, like I mean, you're allergic to shellfish. If
Yeah.
you found fucking shrimp tails in your cinnamon toast crunch, it would be a big fucking deal.
Yeah, but I'm also a big fucking idiot, and I'd probably be like, "What are these?"
You'd be like, these
And
are
then-
crunchy cinnamon
Yeah, I'd
clusters.
be like, "These are savory."
You'd bite into one and then your
Yeah.
throat would start
No,
swelling up.
no, I have the vomity kind, so I'd be like, "I got a bad box of CT Crunch." But okay. Here's something that's I don't know if this is gonna be too much or too off topic. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is probably it's top 2 favorite cereals. It goes between
Okay.
Reese's Puffs and CT Crunch. And so like
That's a
anybody
sweet palate.
I know. Well, it's a fucking breakfast cereal, all right?
I
what,
like
do you
bland
want?
breakfast.
Salty brand?
Yeah.
Let me
I put saltines in milk and I
was
just
gonna
eat
say,
that.
You're the kind of guy that's like, ooh, these Wheaties are a little bit spicy. like, but no, like, so when people come at CT Crunch, like a childhood, like irrational, like fuck you goes off in my brain. So I looked into the memes enough this week to be like, people aren't hating on CT Crunch, right? And when I heard like, no, they're okay, I was like, okay, I'm moving
CT
on.
Crunch is getting out
Yeah,
of the sun
yeah,
state.
yeah.
I do have something to add. So I'm reading this New York Times article, and this is not the first time that General Mills, this is not their first shrimp rodeo.
What?
In 2011, the company sued a Michigan blueberry packer after a shipment which was intended for future use in blueberry scones. It was found to be contaminated with pieces of shrimp.
Why is this such a problem?
Somebody's after CT Crunch here, man.
Yeah, what is
Oh,
going
okay.
Oh,
on?
that's rat turds, but that happens in any factory.
Yeah, but this is the same Jensen fella.
Fuck
He's been
him.
doing this fake contaminated breakfast grift
Wait,
for a while now.
on CT Crunch?
I don't know.
Because that's definitely another picture of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Is it? I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude.
Oh my God, his quote. He said, "I'm a comedy writer, but like, there's no joke here," he said. "To take down my favorite cereal brand, ? I don't even know why that's a funny joke. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's the only cereal I eat. I own the Kyrie Irving Cinnamon Toast Crunch Nikes."
Wow.
I'm not racist.
Wow.
Wait,
Wait a
I have
second.
Kyrie Irving Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Hold
now.
up.
Yeah.
There's Kyrie Irving Cinnamon Toast Crunch Nikes.
Yeah.
I kind of want
That's
those.
a great
Yeah.
quote.
I think Jake and I just found what we're trying to get
Oh
all
man,
summer.
that sounds great.
What
says-
an awful quote.
Furthermore, staging the scenario would require craft skills he does not possess, he said. "There's clearly things that wouldn't be a prank," he said. "I couldn't do those things. For now," Mr. Karp said, his main concern is consumer safety.
All right, his name's Mr. Carp. Like,
Mr.
doesn't that
Carp?
sound like a fishmonger in disguise? Like,
Right.
I'm gonna take down. What if this was Big Shrimp being like,
Also,
how do we
she went
take
from-
down cereal?
She went from Danielle Fishel to Danielle Carp. Like she's just still dealing with the fish shit.
Oh
So
yeah, she
funny.
does have a seafoody last
Fishy
name.
last name.
Yeah.
This
that's-
is a fishy situation.
okay, but
Literally.
But-
everything about it.
Yeah.
so
But here's kind of
This-
the end
yeah.
of when it was funny. To me, at least. Like,
Okay.
so right now it's kind of standard. You know, you've got this clown on the internet trying to fake this thing, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch is like, nah, not that interesting.
like legitimately they went after him as well.
Right.
Okay.
But in the process of all this, there was some questions about Mr. Karp's honesty, and like 20, 30 people all came out saying like, this dude is a sociopath. This dude like emotionally abused me. Like
They're trying to cancel
this,
Oh,
so
shit.
this dude, after staging the Cinnamon Toast Crunch scandal of the century, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
He's now Me Too'd and canceled
Holy shit.
in a week.
Dude, that's why you don't
In
come
a
after.
week.
That's why you don't come after the crunch.
Don't fuck with Cinnamon
Exactly.
Yeah,
Toast
don't
Crunch.
fuck with CT Crunch.
Because I didn't follow this. You know, on Monday, I'm like, oh no, shrimp tails. You know, it was all fun. And then
Yeah.
at the end of the week, they're like, this dude is canceled. And I'm like, okay.
Netflix
we're-
is about to make a documentary about it. Have you
We're
guys
just-
seen Don't Fuck with Cats?
no.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
We're getting efficient at
I-
this thing.
Well,
this
I
cancel
hope
thing
everyone
now.
that's
It's-
listening
yeah.
has seen Don't Fuck with Cats. But it's a very good Netflix show.
Yeah.
Where they took a video, so it's kind of morbid, right? This guy kills 2 cats, and then the internet goes fucking
Jesus
ballistic,
Christ.
and they like track him down to this like town in Canada and like get him arrested and shit. It's pretty crazy. But
yeah.
it's like that's the unspoken rule on the internet is don't fuck with cats.
It's a bad look
say
for
yeah,
me if you watch that
murdering
episode.
pets or animals in general.
But it was like crazy. They were like looking at like the pack of cigarettes he had and seeing like what country that brand was
Oh.
sold in, like looking at the doorknobs. Like
so
there
They
was
just
a whole
saw a picture of a dead baby on the side of the pack of cigarettes. So like, that's Canada.
yeah, that's good. There's a lung on there. We
it ended
narrowed
up
it
being
down.
The traffic lights.
You
that
don't want
gave
to.
him
You
away.
don't want to fuck with the internet because okay, the NSA and FBI like hire people to do that stuff, but then there's people that will do it for free because they're psychos and they live all over the world.
Exactly.
Like,
That was the girl that's like the main focus of it. She's like it got to a point where like this guy was like sending videos of my work, like posting it on his Instagram photo. She worked at a casino, and she's
Yeah.
like, and then I had to tell my boss that I've been internet sleuthing and now it might affect my job.
Jesus Christ.
Internet sleuthing.
Yeah.
So okay, is that what happened with CT Crunch guy? I've already forgotten
No, but
Karp's
I'm
name.
sorry.
Mr.
I'm
Karp.
sorry. That's
no,
my bad.
it's
Well, here's the thing: is that like every famous person has like a very accessible platform now.
Yeah.
And it's like all these famous people network together. I don't know what all of them do.
yeah.
But there was like all these people that came out like, yeah, this dude is insane.
Can I interrupt for something? Because I just heard the funniest off mic thing I've ever heard in my life. Trevor just leans into Zach and goes like, Zach, can you pull up some articles about this guy emotionally abusing people?
I don't want to just say it and then not have proof.
That's a timestamp. I'm sorry. Timestamp that.
Yeah, to go ahead and whisper that, like, hey, I don't want to be bothered.
Some articles about how this guy's a total piece of
God,
shit.
it is 10:16.
I don't want to just say
He's a really
that
bad
and then
guy,
not back it
so-
up.
No,
you know?
please, whisper more hilarious shit for Jake to pick up on.
I'm glad I heard it because
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
That's incredible.
I had to contain myself from laughing when I heard it.
I had to keep it brief so that I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. hey, you got anything about this guy?
Yeah,
ruining
back me up
people's
here.
lives?"
This guy's a scumbag, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to
Dude.
just roast this,
Oh.
you know, because then he's gonna be even more. If he gets doxxed on the Salsa Parlor, he's gonna be.
Oh
Totally,
yeah,
he's gonna be over.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I love that we've got 6 people watching right now, and our fans right now are the type of people where I'm like, hey, when this stream's done, let's take this fucker down.
I just want to prove I'm not full of shit.
Okay, but I want to go into this because, like, I know we
This
already
is a
know the
Perez
shrimp
Hilton
tails.
article, though.
I know, but I know we know.
I think it's valid. I think we can use it.
I know we know the shrimp tails is bullshit already, but like, of
It's not
course,
bullshit.
of it being in the bag, it's
Look,
bullshit.
Okay.
That guy, okay.
It's happened before in 2011.
To blueberries that were shipped to them from Michigan, and I know Michigan blueberry farmers. They're snacking shrimp on the daily. All right, those guys are about
All my
it.
shrimp and my crop.
Yeah, dude, just raw shrimp in one hand and blueberries in the other.
Ew, it's like warm.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's
It's like fucking gross.
But okay, also weirdly enough, the fact that it's just shrimp tails, I'm like, that looks like you ate shrimp cocktail, microwaved them,
Ooh.
tossed them in your bag, shook them up, and then
See, sorry.
go for it.
I'm just reading this.
I'm actually getting a little bit turned on by the autobiography on the side of
Perez
whatever,
Hilton?
yeah, Perez Hilton scandal.
like this dude's a monster.
All right, what do we got?
Okay, let's hear some of these
This one is.
allegations.
Oh wait, Zach, scroll up just a little bit. This is the first one I saw. This is when I got interested in it.
Playing
Okay.
footsie with
And
your
I
dad.
saw this tweet. It's what you may not know about the man behind the viral post. He's a manipulative, gaslighting, narcissistic ex-boyfriend who once told me he was surprised I hadn't killed myself because my life was so worthless.
Holy shit!
Was
yeah.
your life worthless? I'm
Oh
just kidding.
my
This dude is
God.
like
He doesn't sound that
crazy.
bad. Come on.
We've all said something like that when we're fighting with our girls.
That's some elementary
Sounds
shit.
like somebody didn't have their cereal that morning.
Getting lots of texts from girls and still in therapy over his terror. At least we have this fun little club.
Holy
That's
shit!
sad as shit,
Yeah.
dude. That's
This
not
is in
fun
a
at
week
all.
We took down this guy.
Okay, but that was
Holy
he
shit.
Monday he was like, there's fucking shrimp tails in my
It's-
cereal,
it
and
started
Wednesday
so
it's like
fun.
you're a fucking manipulative
monster.
This
dick.
really did go deep out of control. I'm like shocked right now.
Yeah, that one's
Like,
bad.
There's gonna be a fucking New York Times Presents half-hour special on this. Dude.
Probably, man. It starts with Boy Meets World and it's
Whoa.
ending with
Yeah,
this.
your point
yeah. This one. Okay, so this one is writer Stephanie Mickus quoted. Oh wait, this is Melissa still. Okay, so ha ha ha. My quickly deleted subtweet yesterday said, "Oh no, I can't follow the latest viral saga because I was blocked in 2014 because I was not gracious enough after a surprise threesome,
Surprise threesome.
but not before I was
What?
told to be careful or I would never work in this town again."
Whoa.
The fuck is a
She too
surprise
then
threesome?
said-
Yeah.
It sounds like that dude got caught fucking somebody else, and then he was like, "You ready for a threesome,
Yeah,
babe?"
come on, babe.
Just like in the
you.
films.
I got her
Dude.
for you.
Wait, yeah, hang on. Let's keep going.
I'm totally
on
soft
that.
over here. She's totally for you.
Yeah, fucking what? Surprise threesome?
Yeah, that we
Is-
could dig into that, but
I
I'm gonna
kinda
say, did someone
want
come
to,
out of the
'cause-
clset?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what?
that's about the only
Like,
surprise
the only
threesome I
way.
could think
I'm
of.
convinced.
underneath the
party
Uh,
hats.
I am now convinced that Topanga has fucking like Stockholm syndrome or some shit,
Oh, it's
dude.
gotta
Like
be.
that
I mean,
dude.
she's a
There's
child
no way
actress,
he's
so-
good to her.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Trevor
Yeah.
knows what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
he's like, what? That's a
And-
good point.
yeah,
Elena
she's a-
said, yeah, she's a child actress.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
can't imagine great things happen to her on set.
Yeah,
and
she-
I'm sorry for
Child
that, Topanga.
actress.
I'm
She must really
fucking
know how to
sorry.
stand up for herself.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My
Jesus.
God,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
I just,
Man.
I know. Okay, I know there's like too much of a deep dive because this guy's clearly a fucking psycho. So of course, but how do you just wake up one day being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking throw some shrimp tails in a box of CT Crunch
How
and see what
unfortunate.
happens."
How
like,
Yeah,
like,
that dice roll did
yeah,
not
I
go
know.
well at all.
He's just like, "Oh God, I
How
think I know."
unfortunate if he really did find shrimp tails in there and he was just genuinely
Oh,
concerned and it
dude.
led to all of this.
Oh,
Like-
man.
like-
Literally found shrimp tails in a cinnamon CT Crunch,
And
and
then-
then his career
You
was
know what?
destroyed.
Then that is the act of karma coming after a dude. Where some
Think about that if you ever think about complaining about a product.
I wonder if
About all the
that's
things-
General Mills' actual motto.
I think CT Crunch just has like a file in a locked office of every fucking celebrity.
Hey, Apple,
and they're
my-
like, we fucking dare you.
Can you imagine a tinfoil hat squad finally gets into the Denver airport? They break into the Illuminati's like secret dungeon, and they get in there, and it's just a bunch of dudes wearing CT Crunch stuff. Like, you found us out. Well, now we must take you down.
You're now cancelled.
Very funny. Just to provide
Somebody give him a mic. Mic him up. Mic him up.
Zach Gray.
Mic 'em up.
Mic him up.
As far as it goes.
The funniest thing in that Perez Hilton article is his Carp seemingly ignored all of this and continued his epic shrimp tail saga, updating everyone on Thursday morning.
Fuck, Perez Hilton is fucking hilarious.
That's great. Again, my dumb brain. Shrimp Tail sounds like a cartoon or some adventure that's already out there.
Hang on, I do want to read this
Dragon
thing
Tales.
that he
That's what it
posted
is.
under.
Fuck.
When he updated everybody on Thursday morning, he goes, "No real update, and I'm not posting about this bullshit all day." Waiting for the envelope I agreed on from General Mills to send them back pieces and some of a shrimp tail. We'll leave home for DNA testing at noon. They grow up so fast. Also, this
That
guy
is out of
cannot be a
control.
comedy writer because they grow up so fast is like the worst non-punchline to put after this like shitty
Yeah,
update.
I
Oh,
don't
this
I
is a
don't
man in
actually-
They
panic.
grow up so fast.
This is
This
a
guy is
comedian
not
in
funny.
panic. He's panicking.
Yeah, I think he's.
He's
Yeah,
like-
that's
spiral.
Yeah.
That's multiple shots where no target was hit. Like, what are you talking about, bud? Like,
I mean, the first line's pretty goddamn.
yeah, but when you read they grow up so fast, my brain immediately
Yeah, I
went,
mean-
"What the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about?"
Well,
Like,
I mean, put yourself in his shoes. Like, you have multiple very high-profile, like, abuse allegations, and I come into your room like, "Hey, Lou, you want to write some jokes or
look,
tweets?"
yeah, Trevor. I'm sending stuff off to DNA tests. They grow up. That's all I can think about. Is this guy is just like DNA testing, DNA test, sperm, children. They grow up so fast. Nailed it.
Is
Like,
that where you think shrimp comes
I just
from?
love how he's like, I just love how he's
Plant the
like,
tails.
I'm not talking about this bullshit all day
Yeah.
again. He's like, oh, you mean the abuse allegations?
yeah. You mean all the monster
Yeah,
stuff?
I'd want to ignore that too.
Did he even comment on the abuse allegations, or did he just because
No, he
Perez
ignored
says
it.
he just kept going on with the shrimp tail saga?
Also, Perez Hilton has no room to talk about being a good person. So
I don't actually know who that is.
What?
that old like celebrity blogger from back in the day who's done so much fucked up
See,
shit.
now was that the person dressed up on the side panel there?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a very.
He posted a
effeminate-
picture of Miley Cyrus's vagina on the internet, but
Nice.
it was like a 17-year-old photo.
No, it's
No,
not good.
not nice.
And,
I should've waited for you.
Wait a second before you nice something, bro.
Somebody's gonna cut back and start playing the Curb Your Enthusiasm song
Nice.
over Trevor's nice. And
Did you
then
see
just-
his eyebrows
Yeah,
raised when I
know.
said she was
Yeah.
17? He went,
like, Trevor just is the old frat boy instinct of pussy.
patience
like,
is
nice,
virtue,
and
dog.
Then just, ooh.
I was just trying to do a fun little joke, and then it kind of
That-
spun out of control.
course, man. No, I got
It's 2021. You should wait before you nice anything.
yeah. Get it in writing. But
Jeez, oh Pete's.
that's so. All right. So Perez Hilton's showing off underage girl.
he's a
put-
bad person. I don't want to get
Okay.
too deep into
All
that.
right. Fuck him then. All right.
Yeah, he's a piece of
I
shit.
do like the way
And
he
he
wrote that
found
article.
shrimp
though.
tails in his cinnamon toast
He's just
crunch.
like a worthless human being who's just like, I hope celebrities do something fucked up so I can talk about it, make
okay.
money.
So kind of like a filter feeder.
He's like
Oh, yeah.
basically like
Okay.
like the worse things they do, the better for me. He's actually said shit like that. He's a dumb, awful human being.
Oh my
I
god.
believe
yeah,
he's
yeah.
somehow related to Paris Hilton. Or am I insane?
I think you might be right. I think he's just part of like the
That
Hilton
family.
Family.
like
Yeah. He's like
Yeah.
the outcast.
Hotels and like just trash people online.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
Okay.
Cocaine.
Good for them.
I mean, I would say he has more modern relevance than Paris Hilton, though. So
oh yeah.
Is this
say what you want.
is this still
Thank
going
God
on
for
though?
her.
The yeah right.
The shrimp thing?
The shrimp tail thing. Is he like? Is there now court cases being filed against this dude, or is
It's
he just
very
done?
recent.
Maybe. But the stuff that they're claiming, like, oh, he's a crazy sociopath,
Okay.
narcissist. It's like, what do you sue someone?
It'd be
for?
funny
I
if CT Crunch came out and was
Sexual
like,
assault.
actually, we don't take complaints from abusers. Yeah, just hit him.
That or again, I'm telling you, like if you look up what Kellogg's and General Mills has done to like protect their brands, I would not be shocked if this guy actually had real shrimp tails in his cereal, and General Mills was just like, all right, we got to send this to the legal department, and they just open it up, and a bunch of demons in a room are like, oh, we've got it. Like,
got him
we've
now.
got it.
We've
Like,
been following Jensen Karp for years.
yeah, we got dirt and we got money to make people talk.
God damn it.
That's fucking.
I don't
wild,
think
man.
I don't think CT Crunch could do it alone. I think they needed Big Shrimp on this as well.
Yeah.
Because I mean, shrimp is getting a bad name in all this
Big
as well.
invertebrate.
Are you hungry for shrimp right now? I'm not.
I am allergic.
I could,
Okay,
I could
that
eat
makes
shrimp.
sense.
I could eat shrimp pretty much any time. So
Even after all that.
What about breakfast?
shrimp didn't do anything to anybody. Shrimp didn't abuse those girls.
I know that's what I'm saying, but like just the fact that I see those shrimp tails in there, the worst part of the shrimp
Hey.
in Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Speaking of
I always
memes,
get shrimp in my sushi and just call it that.
what was the
Yes.
meme you wanted to
Like
make
it's sushi.
earlier about
I
this
want to
whole
do
thing?
a shrimp cocktail
Yeah.
and then just put Cinnamon Toast Crunch in there.
Okay, I like
Someone's
that.
done it.
I
for
was gonna
sure.
say, is there's
Yeah.
got to be one like two guys very pissed about shrimp being hated on. It's just got to be Forrest Gump and Bubba in their military outfits going to kill him. Like, oh boy, here we go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy, meme it up. Okay, so well, I honestly will keep you up to date on the developing story of Topanga's
I was
malicious,
gonna say
crazy.
we should see if we should check in and then update the viewers on the next morning show.
Yeah,
to
I
see
was
if that went anywhere.
gonna say now is a good time to put up the rundown sheet. Nice. But okay, I was gonna say, yeah, now's a good time to bring up one of our shameless plugs for the Salsa Parlor Morning Show. If you're listening and you have a Discord, you can join the Salsa Parlor Discord channel. Where we're gonna have a bunch of post-show things, and we'll keep you up to date on all the schlock we've talked about, and maybe those memes we just talked about will be in the Discord. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. Check out Salsa Parlor's Discord, and yeah, so okay, kind of moving on from that then. That already like blew my mind. Couldn't believe that was like, oh
That's crazy.
yeah, like
What an
within.
allegory for culture.
I know, like breakfast cereal, seafood breakfast cereal scandal turns into this man's a monster for manipulating and hurting women. Like Jesus. But okay, kind of going into people's lives being
That's some
ruined.
wild shit.
Elena, you brought it up earlier about the maybe recently because that guy from Novi, Michigan, won like almost $1 billion in
I
the
did
lottery.
not know that.
God,
This-
could you
Yeah.
imagine blowing that much money?
I don't know how. It'd be like that Eddie Murphy movie where you gotta spend like an absurd amount of money to keep the money.
What movie is that?
I can't remember. It might not even be Eddie Murphy. I have no idea.
Well, whenever you talk about this, someone's immediately like, well, the taxes, though, you got to pay a bunch of it in tax. It's like, oh,
It's like
darn, I only get
50%.
780 million.
It's 50% on lottery winnings.
Yeah, something like that.
Jeez.
I think.
I thought-
Zach, you look pull up the
Okay, well,
text
there's a good way to blow 500
on
million.
lottery.
Yeah. Well, okay, but
Even if you get like fucking 30% of $1 billion is 300 mil.
I think I could figure it out with 300 mil.
Yeah, I think I'd manage my money well
I'll
enough.
put
to
it all
not-
on black twice.
not
and
be
you get that
financially
money back.
destitute.
Ooh, now I got 900 mil.
Well, yeah,
Or
well,
1,200.
you keep compounding. Every
1,200.
time you
Be a
win,
billionaire.
because you'd have 300 million, 600, then you'd have 1.2, and then you put it all on black again.
Throw it all in.
Yeah, you can keep it going.
Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Now I'm a cajillionaire. I'm
But-
richer than Steve Jobs.
We figured it out. Let's go hit up
He's dead,
Soaring Eagle
actually.
after this.
Whoops.
He's still pretty rich. But Elena, you brought up how there's just a string of like sad truths that
Well-
people winning the lottery, shocker, probably.
Well, the thing about the people that so I was wrong in the message. The show on TLC or whatever it was not called How the Lottery Ruined My Life. It's The Lottery Changed My Life. But a lot of people's lives were ruined because of it. Mostly because people who play the lottery a lot are, semi-addicted to gambling, and that doesn't just end when
Right,
you win all the
right,
money,
right.
and you want more money. So that tends to be what happens to people when the lottery ruins their life. Is like they buy a bunch of shit and then they like gamble thinking they're gonna make the money back, but they haven't made any investments, and then they fucking get everything repoed. But there was this cool article that was posted on the 21st of this month. But a Tennessee man loses his $1 million lottery ticket, but then finds it again in a parking lot.
Yeah,
Holy
I fucking
shit.
hate that guy. You don't deserve to be that lucky.
That's incredible.
No one deserves to be that lucky, dude.
Could you imagine the reason? So the reason he left it, he dropped it in an auto parts parking lot. So this guy won $1 million in the
It's like,
lottery.
Quick, gotta go
Also,
get my
And then
mom.
was like,
He's
I'm
like-
gonna run some errands.
Yeah,
as
he's like,
soon
I'm
as
gonna carry this around town with me for a bit and not immediately head to the place where I cash this in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or sign
what?
it, or sign the back of it.
Took a victory lap.
Well, he's
Yeah.
probably thinking like a rich guy at that point. Like, I get around to it. I got fuck you money now.
I'm going to Home Depot.
yeah. I'm gonna clear out my checking account because we got a lump sum coming in. Which, By the way,
Oh, this guy's a working man. He bought the ticket and a drink at a grocery store after a day of laying tile.
oh, incredible.
No, I mean, I think this man deserves it. You
Yeah,
know? But
yeah.
the craziest thing
Nah,
about
I hate
it
him.
is that
I hate him
when he went
personally.
back and found it in the parking lot, it was by the driver's side door of another car. Like, could you imagine being the person
Holy
that stepped
shit.
over $1 million lottery ticket in the fucking
If I
parking
see a
lot?
lottery ticket on the ground, I always check it.
Yeah,
Because dumb motherfuckers like this might just lose $1 million and hand it over to me.
That reminds me, because Kanane has that bit where he's like, I don't buy lottery tickets, but if I see one floating around on the ground, I pick it up because I'm like, people who buy lottery tickets are stupid enough to throw away a winning ticket. And I'm like, this is legitimately that story now come to life. I didn't know this. Evidently this is coming from Adam York in the comment section. So you do get hit for taking a lump sum and then hit for taxes. I didn't know you got hit twice. I thought the hit you take from the lump sum
No,
was the
I
Why
tax.
do we
still
have
think-
the lottery?
I still bet you I wouldn't go broke.
Oh yeah, no, you
Yeah.
well,
Still
Jake, you'd
bet
be
you I'd
fine.
kill
But
Wait,
Killing
can you
it.
take it in payments and then? And
yeah,
oh, I would
Yeah.
just do that.
Yeah.
I could win $400 million after all the taxes, and I'd be like, I could spend like $4,000 a month, maybe. That's like my budget.
yeah,
I'd still be frugal as hell.
yeah.
So
No,
wait, but you take it in payments. That's still like $1 million a year.
not if you won $1 million.
Oh, okay. But this guy though, he won $1 billion. I thought. Oh no, he lost $1 million.
Yeah, see, if I
This
won
guy's
like,
fucked.
life-changing money.
if I won,
This guy didn't even win.
If I won hundreds of millions of dollars, I'd probably take like short-term
What, a
payments. You
year
know
in
what I mean?
there?
I
I
would.
don't know, but Trevor's instant tune change on $1 million being chump change. Like this fucking idiot. He didn't even win. That's not a lottery. That's a good year. Like,
That's a couple good bets.
you go to
Good
the,
trades.
yeah. You just keep hitting. Put it on black.
I'm putting all my assets in lottery
So,
tickets.
all right, you want to know how you make $1 million? You put it on black. You put it on black. You put it on red. You put it on black. Boom, $1 million.
Just keep doubling down.
Yeah, man.
What are you gonna do? Lose 5 times in a row?
What is the mathematical statistic where it's like, would you rather like get $1 million or get like a penny that doubles every day for a year, and by like the end of the year you just get like an absurd amount of money? Somebody in the comments has to be smarter than me on that. But all I know is with that mentality, I would be the asshole at the roulette table, like $1 on black, and be like lost, be like $1 on black, like, you want to be like $2 on black, like just doing stupid math, be like 50% of the time it's gonna hit, and I will probably break even.
This is a legitimate. I used to gamble a lot more,
Yeah. Okay.
but there's a legitimate blackjack strategy. I'm not endorsing it, but it's so. Let's say you go in with like $100, you throw 5 on and you lose.
Yeah.
The strategy says, well, now you throw down 10,
Right.
because if you win, now you've caught up.
You've
It's an unbeatable
indemnified
strategy.
yourself. It's just insurance.
What are you gonna do? Lose 4 in a row? Yes, that's exactly. what you're
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say
You're
the
gonna
house
double
wins
up
on
4
that.
times and lose all of it.
Dude, I want to learn how to count cards so bad and
It's
just
impossible.
go fuck up a casino. It's not impossible.
No,
People
it
It
is.
do
says
it.
on record, but
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
mean,
say you
I-
just said that, which means
They
you
will-
can't do it now.
Ah, you totally can. They'll just if
No,
they
you
catch
just
me
admitted
doing
it, and
it.
it's a crime.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
No.
Admitting that you're
You're
gonna
cheating at
cheat
gambling?
in a gaming, yeah, that's against the gaming laws.
It's fine, dude. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna look at this podcast.
We've got one NSA constant, informant always watching us. What do you think OG Yondo is so angry about every time he tunes in hungover? Like, I got these fucking guys. I'm assigned to them. God damn it. Like,
He's our FBI guy.
yeah, he's
Well,
definitely
dude,
our
fine. That's a
informant.
cool crime to go down for. I don't
No,
care.
first of
Go
all,
to
I think you'd
prison
be
for
good
that.
at it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
saying
I'd
you
be
couldn't do
dope
it.
at it.
Yeah.
I think selling all this info to the government is worth a subscriber.
Oh yeah. But okay, so
Can we get more FBI informants?
I think so.
Who
I
do we
mean,
talk to?
there seems
every-
to be more heinous.
everybody watching us right now, keep the hate crime speech up, and we'll get a few on us. Like, but okay, this comes up because winning the lottery versus like finding money, because it's kind of in the same vein, and then Gavin brought this up in the comments, like finding a suitcase full of cash, because you hear those stories as well. But like the taxes on that, how would you guys handle that then?
I'd
'cause
pay
it-
'em.
The taxes on
I'd
a
probably
suitcase
just-
full
I'd
of
pay
cash
'em.
that you
Not
found?
just the taxes. First of all, if you found like a lump sum of cash,
I would launder the money like an adult.
No, I didn't
Okay.
immediately,
How-
I didn't
how?
immediately be like, I gotta call the IRS and figure this out.
Yeah. Hey guys, what are the rates on what if
What
I
are the-
hold
what
the
are- what's
cash
the
in a
tax-
suitcase?
Okay, but if you
What's
find it,
the
if you
tax
find $1
on
million
found money?
if you find $1 million, what are you doing?
You fucking
30%.
pay your bills with it and keep quiet about
No,
it.
you pay your bills with your job, with your income, and then you buy everything else, all your
Yeah.
toys and fun shit with cash off of
Groceries,
Craigslist.
all that shit. I would be buying.
My
So,
dad grows
so
weed,
y-
so I know.
you guys are telling me spoilers for season 1 of Ozark here, but you guys are telling me you find the millions of dollars of like cash that needs to be laundered, and then when Marty's like, listen, like if you kill me now, that lump sum of cash is nothing but gas and groceries for the rest of your life. You guys are like, yeah, we're gonna kill you with this $7
I
million
just
of
told
cash.
you I'm gonna launder it.
Yeah. Well, I know. Yeah. Okay. We know what you're gonna do. Put it all on black.
No,
How
I'm
would you
putting it all into a
launder money,
mattress
Trevor?
store. I would open a mattress
Oh yeah,
store.
start a business as a front. That's perfect, dude.
yeah.
No
I
salon.
sold so many mattresses
Dude,
this year.
I was gonna say, like, people be sleeping.
I know this is
It's a
embarrassing.
third of your life. Spend the money.
Yeah.
Because I thought about this as a kid and I didn't know what laundering money was, and so I thought about, I'm like, why wouldn't you just run it through a fake business? I thought I invented money laundering. As like a 13-year-old, I'm like, I'm a fucking genius, dude. As soon as I find $1 million in a suitcase, my business is gonna take off.
You're like, oh, Trevor, I had no idea you were so into yarn.
I feel like there's so many instances where you think of something like that as a kid, and then you tell somebody about it, and they're like, "Yeah, that already fucking exists, dummy.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
back
All of
to
a
the
sudden-
drawing board."
Trevor's just into holistic medicine.
Yeah.
Like,
Guys, just eating right and good
Essential oils.
vibes. I
diffuse
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty dumb and out there, but like when I was a kid and like growing up and going through puberty and then my teenage years, I definitely thought I invented the blowjob because I was just like, I was like, what if they put their mouth on it? I'd be like, that'd be crazy awesome. And then I was like, I'm gonna look into that as an adult, and oh boy, the internet beat me to
you
it.
pinned it for later.
Yeah, I was like,
You're
we're
like,
gonna.
I'm too young
Louis was
right now,
watching
but-
porn at like
Yeah.
14. He's like, "They stole my idea."
Yeah, I was like, God damn it, it's a thing. Like, also, the way I phrased "I invented the blowjob" definitely made it sound like I was like, "Hey, fella, I got something for you."
Yeah, like you're the first one to ever do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I was like, listen, I'm gonna try this on you, and if it feels good, do it back to me. like, with chicks, nah, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't. How would they know? But okay, no, that's kind of wild. I no, when you brought up the money laundering and the fake business, I was gonna ask you guys if you've ever seen it in town. By the 7-Eleven over downtown East Lansing over there, there is a legit like yarn shop that is open from like 1:17 p.m. to like 2:13. and like you're just like, and
We're
it's
open for 47 minutes a day.
yeah, and it's like, oh, what days a week? They're like Tuesdays and
We're
occasionally
open for 47
Sunday.
minutes a day. You have
Yeah.
to schedule an appointment
Right.
to come in though.
No, you don't. You just have to show up when they're open in those times. It's like it's a place like that, and it's been open for years. In the pandemic, they look like they're crushing it. They're like, we're doing great.
We're
Like,
expanding.
yeah.
We're expanding.
You know what I just thought of? It would make so much sense if Mr. Taco was actually a business for or a business as a drug front.
Dude,
Mr. Tacos.
It's
yeah.
gotta be. Think about how it's just
It's
fucking
cartel.
never
Okay.
open half the time.
so for
the
peop-
owner's out of town
Let's
constantly.
tell everybody about
Probably
Mr.
in
Taco.
Colombia.
Tell everybody about Mr. Taco.
Oh, Mr. Taco is like a shitty Mexican restaurant in. I wouldn't even call it a Mexican restaurant. I'm pretty sure it's owned by like
it's-
some
Yeah.
fucking white dude.
It's a shithole with tacos in it.
Dude, it is some of the
It's- okay,
worst looking
dude.
Mexican food, quote unquote, I've ever seen in my
Mr.
life. And people around here fucking love it for some
Mr.
reason.
Taco is what happens when a bunch of cafeteria ladies who are still playing the lottery are like, fuck it, let's open our own business. And then you just get a bunch of fucking lunchroom tacos that people pay like $12, and then they take pictures of it, and it's like in the styrofoam
gross
shit,
looking.
and they're like, oh, I'm about to have this crazy awesome lunch. I'm like, that looks like microwave taquitos and bullshit.
I'm pretty sure everybody who likes Mr. Taco is in QAnon.
Dude, for sure. Oh, absolutely. Those Venn diagrams are one circle.
Because we haven't even touched on the insane Facebook group,
Okay, yeah,
which is the best part of Mr. Taco.
we'll
in
get
my
there.
opinion.
But Jake bringing up Mr. Taco being like a front, I'm like, yeah, the guy who's
gotta be.
the guy who's always posting, the owner definitely looks like
Bill
like,
Bonafiglo.
right, he
or
looks
whatever.
like a cartel handler roughs
Yeah.
him up weekly.
Plus
like,
they have
where's
such
their fucking
weird
shit?
hours, you know what I mean? He's like,
Yeah.
we're gonna be open from fucking 2:30 to 6:30 today. Then I gotta go re-up.
Dude, he always looks. Yeah, exactly. Here's how you know it's like it's got to be a laundry, like a laundry front for money, because he's always like running over to a 7-Eleven to
Yeah.
get supplies
He
for his
fucking
restaurant.
He
Like-
fucking bases his restaurant hours on like his drug delivery schedule.
Right, dude.
He's never
like-
even heard
he's
of
like-
Gordon Food Service.
Yeah,
He's
no.
just like 7-Eleven.
No, it's hilarious. You're like, I gotta run out to the dollar store to get more chips. I'll be right back.
Dude, it's insanity. It is utter insanity.
Yeah, if you're listening right now, go ahead and look up the Mr. Taco Facebook group. It's fucking insane.
It's the best.
I've never even seen
It's
an
worse than
open Mr.
QAnon.
Taco.
I
There was a closed down one by my grandparents' house that we used to drive past, and I just thought that was the only one. And then it was closed.
closed down. What are you talking about? That's their world headquarters. Dude,
We used to
doing
joke
great.
It's
about
like boarded up.
we used to joke
Wait,
about
really?
opening up a restaurant
Yeah.
right next door called Senior Hot Dog.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, that was something where it's like if we had to launder
Also,
money.
another missed opportunity from him. He didn't even call it Senior Taco. He called it
Mr.
Mr.
Taco,
Taco. That's how you know
yeah.
it's a white guy
It's-
making fucking.
Well, it was his dad's business, I believe.
Oh,
So that's how you know it's laundered, because he inherited this business. He's like, fuck.
Dude, he's also so mean to his parents. Like,
Oh, wait, what are his parents just like chilling in the
dude,
restaurant all day?
evidently,
Work
like,
there.
yeah, they work there. And he'll walk in like, what the fuck is going? Like he's just running around. He runs around yelling at employees there, like he's gonna get his head cut off by a dull machete if they
Dude,
don't
we should
launder
get
money.
Gordon Ramsay to do a fucking kitchen nightmares of taco.
Oh my god, that
Mr.
would be an
Taco.
incredible episode.
I saw a post last month of this girl who got fired because she asked why she wasn't being tipped equally, and
Oh
he just
my God.
didn't. He never signed her on for another shift.
Dude, I think
He's a sociopath. We're on.
I've
We're
had
still on.
bosses like
we're still
that.
on food-based sociopaths. Bill Bonafiglo, owner of Mr. Taco in Lansing. I'm going to slander the hell
it's
out
fine.
of him.
It's not
Uh,
slander, it's your opinion.
This is my
Although
opinion.
Bill Bonafiglio sounds like a drug lord's name.
As a
Yeah.
drug lord.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. If you order the shrimp
He's a
tacos there,
We're all
it's
fucking
50-50
we're all
chance
fucking
it's CT
dead by
Crunch.
the time this podcast comes out.
Yeah, probably.
Bro, I found shrimp tails in my Mr. Taco.
Knowing him, he'd be like, "Hey, that's $4 extra. That's another $4." He'd be like,
it's
"Oh my
cinnamon
god."
You get
Toast
sauce,
Crunch.
that's also 50 cents.
Dude, that's I was gonna say the best slam I've ever seen on the Mr. Taco is when somebody's like, "Oh, Mr. Taco's closed today, so I had to make nachos at home," and it's just saltine crackers with American cheese
That shit
slices and
was
ketchup
great,
over
dude.
them.
That shit
was
It was
so
fucking
funny,
good.
dude.
Like, oh my god, dude.
Because comedians took over that entire page, and then one by one they just started murdering us.
Dude, well, there's that, and then I love like he takes everything as a personal hit.
Yeah.
The drunk guy who smashed in the Mr. Taco like window became like the biggest travesty that is ever.
Public
felt
enemy number
Lansing.
one.
A drunk
Yeah.
guy smashed
Yeah.
Mr. Taco.
So,
Why?
So this was a Mr. Taco scandal.
Did he just want Mr. Taco?
No, he's just hammered. He's walking by it at night, and he just took a brick and like smashed
He
one of the
thought
windows.
what any of
Oh,
us would
actually, I
think.
remember
It's
when the
closed
guy.
down,
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah. Did
matter.
they caught him?
They caught him, yeah. Security foot. That's what I'm talking about. Like the Drowning Cats documentary Elena's talking about. There are Mr. Taco zealots, like probably one embedded watching us right now. They're like, we got to take down Salsa Parlor because these
All
people.
of us get abuse allegations.
they're
like,
just-
right after the
Dude,
episode.
yeah, like, oh, you think Mr. Taco sucks? Well, Trevor hits women. Like, oh shit.
Elena's abusive to Zach, and Zach's abusive to Elena.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
They have a toxic relationship. Like,
They're
Bell.
both canceled.
Dude, Gavin Witter, Lansing local hits it with Bill Dead Eyes DeBono. It's true, man. There's nothing going on behind the owner's like eyes there. But okay, so this guy smashes in the window, and then the whole Facebook group just lights up like they're all private investigators. Like, does anybody have recording or footage or cell phone footage of the night? And no shit, they actually got like different security footage. They had different angles. They put his
They took this guy down.
they doxed a guy on the Mr. Taco Facebook page. I was blown
They're
away.
fucking crazy.
That's why I'm like, comedians should start
I
treading a
hope
little
somebody
bit more
goes
lightly
back
on that
and
page.
throws another brick through the window,
Well, no.
but with a mask on.
Dude,
this
a week
time.
later, somebody burnt like a mattress in his dumpster. It was like, and then he,
Fuck yeah, dude.
dude, on this restaurant Facebook page, he just goes, "All right, who done it?" Like,
Burn a fucking mattress in my.
dude, this
A sleep number is
This-
nice too.
dude,
They burn a fucking
Dude,
sleep number.
This guy on his restaurant Facebook page complains more about people destroying his property and how he can't afford lids to cups than he tells people when he's going to be open.
He doesnn't have lids on his cups?
I know,
That's the worst thing
dude,
about it.
they'll run out of shit because he's just like, fuck, the dollar store was closed. Like, I have no way to fucking get what I need, man.
It's crazy that he runs one of the most successful taco empires in Lansing, and I know more about running a restaurant than him.
Yeah, dude. Well, first of all, you would probably have consistent hours.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
What else is going on with him that he can't run it?
Oh my god, dude! I don't know. We should call him. We'd be like, hey,
On the
let's
morning
interview.
show?
Yeah,
we should have him on the morning show.
Well, I'm not bringing him in here. That's
Ambush.
fucking insane. But
Burns it
I
down.
would say let's do a plug, Salsa Parlor, because Salsa Parlor is already a taco adjacent sounding thing, and we just tell him we're doing articles on best tacos in Lansing and get him on the horn.
Let's do it.
I mean, well, we're putting our lives on the line here. But yeah, so. Oh my goodness. I don't know. All I know is if I won the lottery, I would want to launder that money through a taco shop in Lansing.
Perfect.
But all right, kind of moving on. I don't know, just crazier stuff. Something that's been blowing my mind a lot lately, and I don't know if you guys have been into it, is like cryptocurrency in general, but then the digital art that's going out there. Had you guys even
Dumb.
heard about that shit?
NFTs, yeah, they're
Yeah.
dumb.
Okay.
I've heard a little bit about it.
But it stands for what? Non-fungible token?
Yeah.
Okay. But had you guys ever heard about this before this year?
I didn't hear about it until like a few weeks ago when some like fucking musician released their album as an NFT, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Well, wasn't it who did Taper Jean Girl? That band.
I don't fucking know.
Kings of Leon. They
That's
did
who
it.
it
Yeah,
was,
Kings of Leon.
They did an NFT album?
They did an
They did an
NFT,
NFT
album. Yeah. But okay, so
Which is just a fucking folder with the album artwork
Right,
and some
right.
MP3s.
So if anybody else out there knows more about it, I'm kind of throwing it out. If you don't know what an NFT is, it's basically they're calling it like digital art or like digital ownership, but like you mint it with like on a blockchain, just so it's technically like you can prove that you own the original copy, right? So for like a JPEG, people are now minting JPEG pictures to have a unique code, like a blockchain code. And then they're like, that's the original one. So people are making like digital Pokemon cards, digital art. Look at this. It's like pictures like that, no joke. And here's what's
Why is that valuable?
They might go for big money too.
right.
Crypto
But,
kitties,
so you're
baby.
bringing it up. Why is that valuable? It's art, right?
Like if
And
people
what's-
want to buy the art, then they have to pay in what crypto?
Well, no.
I know nothing about what we're talking about.
Okay,
You
so
can pay regular money.
you can pay regular money, but they're built on the same thing that cryptocurrency is built on, which is like blockchains and whatnot. And it's basically to prove in code form that you own the original, but like a cat like this. And here's what's the crazy thing, because everything's just going ridiculous in the crypto world. Like these new digital art pieces are selling for like hundreds of thousands, if not
insane,
millions
yeah.
of dollars.
It's really ridiculous.
Like,
It's odd what people will spend their money on.
right, but like, how do you guys feel about that? Because it's like it's the new platform of art, and then you have people like Banksy, right? They had a Banksy piece of art that they scanned and minted into an NFT, and then they burnt the actual physical piece of art. So like now the original piece of art is just an NFT, which is, as far as I know, is here's kind of what blows my mind, right? And I've had people try and break it down. Is when we bring up like the Mona Lisa, right? The original Mona Lisa is worth, I have no idea, but you can get a poster of it that looks damn near identical, but it's not the Mona Lisa.
$14.95.
Right.
Yeah,
But you get what I'm talking about. Like we're like, oh, why not just take a screenshot of the Dogecoin little meme there? And you're like, yeah, now I have that picture on my phone. What people are saying is like, oh, you have a copy. It's like having the poster of the Mona Lisa, not the Mona Lisa.
I don't like this because art collecting is already a rich person snobby thing.
It's also
so
for
it's
laundering
like,
money.
This just adds like a level of fucking snobbishness to it that it just really rubs me as a poor person the wrong way.
Right,
As
like-
somebody who doesn't have millions of dollars to blow on a
Yeah.
fucking JPEG.
So you're talking like
Like,
tech snobs
real
and
good
art
could be
snobs?
done with that type of money, and people just fucking buy stupid shit they'll never use or need with it.
Right. Well, I think how do you think about it as a store of value?
I mean, of course it's you can put a value on it. The value of art is only what fucking people put on it in the first place.
So you tell me that
Like,
dancing little doggy
The
coin
Mona
ain't-
Lisa, in terms of like, I mean, what it's actually made of is really only worth like $20.
wooden oil paint.
It's the fucking oil and a canvas. Like, it's only valuable because we put this value on it because you're like, this artist did it and it's a great painting.
Right.
So therefore, it's worth fucking this much money. It's a made up thing.
Yeah.
I don't know much about what we're talking about, but something just clicked into my head. And
It's the
just
most
with things
honest
like,
thing.
Well, with things like I guess like I'm thinking about this and I could be wrong, but like as far as like copyright issues go and like things like TikTok where people are just like taking audio and using it and like profiting off of it and stuff like that. Like if you have like, I don't know, your song is attached to whatever this NFT thing is, like maybe when they use your audio, like you get paid money instead of them just using the audio that they.
Maybe I don't know if it's.
I mean, I'm not really
I don't
sure.
think you can track royalties through an NFT like media player or anything like that.
Yeah,
I
I
have
think
no idea.
I think the
it
only
was just
way
something I was thinking about because I watch a lot of TikTok and I watch a lot of people like
ripping songs.
like
and-
like you know, but they're getting like money because they have millions of followers, but they're using fucking Mike Posner's song from 2011.
So here's the thing about it. You have a point.
Yeah,
a direct
real
point.
quick.
Yeah.
Also, what I hate about this is that people are already getting their NFTs stolen by people.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's fucking
Well,
hilarious.
Because you buy it, right? And sure, you have like the code on your computer, but if
Yeah,
somebody
but
knows
just
how to
like
hack your
anything
fucking
else,
computer,
like, if
you're
you
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just get hacked and
Like,
lose it.
you don't even need to be a cat burglar. You have to be
Yeah.
like a halfway decent hacker.
At
to
least
just
when
be
you
like-
own a piece of art, somebody has to like come into your house to try and take it.
Exactly. There's
That is true.
there's like
gotta
lasers you gotta dip in between. And
And like how if you own a piece of
Thank you.
if you
Zach.
own a piece of digital art, how often are you looking at that to even know it got fucking stolen in the first
Dude,
place?
I don't know.
It's
Are
also
you
true, you have to have it
opening up your
digitally.
NFT file every day and you're like,
yeah, it's
it's
that.
a great piece of art.
I'm so
I'm
glad I
so
bought
glad I spent $20 million on this.
Dude, probably because
Definitely
some
a
rich people are
reasonable
stupid.
purchase.
Yeah, yeah. Some people are dumb like that. And here's the
My
thing,
new phone background.
like you know, back in the day
Listen
when
to this.
you're
I'm sorry.
cat
This
burgling.
just caught my eye. I'm sure some people really hope so. Like whoever paid almost $390,000 for a 50-second video by Grimes, or the person who paid $6.6 million for a video by Beeple. The fuck is Beeple?
I have no idea, man. But that's why I'm
I don't know
that's
what
why
that
I'm bringing
means.
this up.
We're gonna find
There's
out.
But
just
this person
stupid money going
Person
out there.
spent $6.6 million
okay.
on this video.
Right? No,
I
no.
get it.
I do know people. So people, there's tons of Instagram artists right now who are tired of like getting their stuff ripped off for free, and I think they're just cashing in. Like people, I actually know is a pretty big Instagram
Also,
artist.
fuck this thing where it says hodl on the thing. Holding stocks is not a fucking Republican Trump thing only. Like, I don't... I got diamond hands, baby. You don't see me out there fucking supporting Trump.
I like that it says poor boy on his hand.
Also,
with a sad
I'd,
face.
yeah, I'd argue eating shit or eat shit is also not just a Republican thing.
There's a lot of things on there that I'm like, that's not inherently a
So-
Trumpism.
But you don't know people. You should check them out because they have like it's not. He's not just ripping on Republicans.
I
he
mean,
does
this is
all kinds of
cool.
stuff.
Yeah, I would say this is worth money. $6.6
Yeah,
million
it's cool.
dollars? Absolutely not.
See, you guys are
That's
ripping on
crazy.
all this. This one for $6.6 million.
Steal.
Steal.
Trevor's
This
like,
is the best way to
it's a
launder
steal.
money I've ever fucking seen. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude, it's incredible.
I could launder $3 million through my dick pic.
Yeah,
My
there-
dick pic is an NFT now.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
mean,
this is a
$3
really
million.
bad way to launder money because the blockchain is just like so
Yeah.
verifiable and
Nah,
keeps
let 'em have it.
keeps track of it. Yeah.
Well, that's the
sorry,
one
buddy.
thing
No,
I
I'm
was-
gonna pay myself $3 million for my own dick.
And
pic.
they were
Now
like,
I'm gonna
where'd
get-
that
now I'm
money
gonna-
come
We're gonna
from?
get the $3 million.
Well,
though, in
then
the first
that's
place.
when you
Don't
finally
worry
have to
about
tell them you
Suitcase.
found that couch full of money.
No, because my don't dig into it. This is a perfect strategy. I'm gonna make $3 million off my own dick pic,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Okay.
How'd I make all my money? Mostly dick pics.
Well, dick
Not
pic.
a lot of finding
One dick pic.
one dick pic, not any suitcases full of money that I found in a Chuck E. Cheese bathroom. Just one dick pic.
Dude, but it's kind of funny to hear you guys saying like, what's the value of this? I'm like, is this how people thought about like oil painting when it first came out? Like, what is this stupid color on canvas?
No, but this is how I
sold
think
an
about
NFT for $69 million.
Nice.
I guarantee this fucking rich ass dude was just like 69 million. Nice.
Hell fucking yeah.
Could have
dude.
bought it for like 2, and he was like, nope, 69. Send.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's so we got some people chiming in. Gavin's going with he thinks NFTs are great. They show creativity as being rewarded, and I'm like, I kind of like, in the vein of wanting to be a creative type, I do like seeing.
I like that
internet-
people are getting paid
internet artists.
obscene amounts of money for their art.
Well,
I enjoy that aspect of
So a
it.
graphic designer though, right? They used to have to like design something and then print it off and sell it as a physical form.
Yeah.
And like you would argue that maybe graphic design and making art on computers is the next step of maybe painting. Like there's tons of new creative ways, but like it used to be. I don't know the history of paint and arting, but let's say it's like it was oil, then acrylics, and then whatever, and it's always been paint on canvas or paint on some sort of canvas in quotes there, the royal canvas. Well, now it just seems to be like the Photoshop or whatever is the new canvas, the digital canvas, and
Well,
now
you can do so
selling
much
it
more.
online. Yeah, but now selling it online in an NFT form is just a secure way to do it instead of selling a JPEG that is immediately then ripped and you can never tell who had the original. Where I think when you mint the NFT, the whole thing about it is to prove it's an original piece, much like proving a physical picture is
But
the
why-
original.
I just don't understand why you would want this. Like at least for me, I'm like $6.6 million for like an oil painting, something that someone did with their
Right.
fucking hands. And like, not that you didn't make this with your hands, but you made it in like a computer program. Like you had some fucking help from technology.
Right.
You know, like I would much rather pay $6.6 million for that image of Trump painted than just a video, like a
And
GIF.
I-
Like a
Again,
GIF.
is it
It's literally
secure
a
if
GIF.
people are like stealing it already?
I
Like,
here's
I don't
the
know
thing.
if you can
It's
call it that.
not about the security of like when you have it. I think people have that misconception with crypto where they're like, "Oh, it's super secure." I'm like, "No, it's as secure as you are, dummy." Like it's
Yeah.
secure in the wallet, but somebody can steal your wallet, much like cash in your wallet, and you get mugged. And the security is also in that the blockchain minted to that photo will always be on that photo. You would need quantum computing to rip that blockchain off the minted photo. But to steal that photo from somebody's computer, that's as easy as hacking or, any bank heist type of thing, which we all know bank heists are super easy to pull off.
Super
Right.
common.
Right, super common. They're still happening. I love
they
that.
used to be in
Tw-
comparison.
2014, The Town. They're like, we're gonna rob a bank. I'm like, it's 2014.
Dude,
Just hack like
all
a
you had to do to
goddamn
rob a bank
adult.
in the 70s was get away.
Yeah, exactly. You could go 3 blocks down and take your rubber mask off and be like, bunch of fucking angry guys ran that way, and the cops were like, these guys are awesome, and keep going. But
You know what could be cool for NFTs, and this is sincere, this isn't a bit. It's like if there were, I don't know, could we make like digital frames, and they would have to have like firewalls.
they
and stuff
already
so you
have
couldn't
that,
mix.
yeah.
If you put like a
an
if I have
NFT on an
obscene-
NFT.
No, but if you have an obscene amount of money and you have like a cool little digital art piece that's an original, like on a frame in your
Right.
home, like that little Gucci ghost just
Right.
going back and forth, kind of cool.
So check it
I
out.
like it.
Logan Paul made like his take. Hilarious that he rips off Pokemon cards to make NFTs and the whole idea of it being secure. But okay, so Logan Paul is making Pokemon cards,
'Kay.
right? Collectible NFTs.
Ugh, sorry.
And yeah, I know. Fucking
Just-
say what you will about him and making, but he's making bank. He's making millions
That's
of
why I'm
dollars
grossed
off
out,
this.
but go ahead.
Right. Like, as if he needs more.
Because he's
I
not
know.
a great person.
Read the
but-
description. Legendary human, length and weight, tall and thick.
Oh Jesus
Tall and
Christ.
thick.
Oh
for
yeah,
his
hang
great
on.
touch, a
Let's
douchebag.
rip this card apart in a moment here, but kind of going into it. Gavin talking about the point of owning an NFT is you can sue anyone for trying to sell it and make money off it. So again, if like people are ripping photos off and selling it, but here's the thing, I don't know. It's still the internet. It's still TikTok, like you were saying. Like if like you could make an NFT song, but here's the thing: is like if you run that song through different software or rip it and then re-record it and then put it out as a non-NFT, it's off that network as well. So
Yeah.
you're always gonna have counterfeiting, but I think it's just the next step to prove like it's not about stopping people from counterfeiting. It's about proving that you have the original.
Okay.
So it's like, all right, if you have a counterfeit, it might be worth something. But if you have the real one, everybody's like, oh, and you can prove it.
I don't know if this is a stupid question, but do you think that's something that people would like translate into like like comedy specials and shit like that? Like people that make things on TV, like would they
It
have
could
like an
be.
NFT for their
Chappelle
like?
could
Right.
easily release an NFT comedy special
Right.
that would sell for so much
Right.
money.
Yeah.
But think about it. Okay, so think about it like this, and this is like maybe a bad example, but if Chappelle did that and he released like an NFT comedy special, think about it as a like digital DVD, like a DVD. Just instead of streaming and like it's hosted all over and you can make copies, it's just one digital version of a DVD he has, and then he can move around.
God,
And then-
that'd be like, yeah. I mean, that'd be like the fucking. Sorry to bring up a subtopic, but it'd be like Joe Rogan trying to buy the only, that like
The- yeah,
mixtape,
right,
but like
right,
only
right.
one person would have. So it's like only one person can own the NFT. Is that what it is?
Right, exactly.
And so like someone out there's just got this unreleased shit that Chappelle did.
right.
Zachy,
cool.
can you go back up to the Logan Paul Pokemon card? Because there's something awful at the bottom.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and rip
Yeah.
this part. I
The
got it.
description was real bad.
Known for his great powers across the galaxy, Logan keeps many allies, enabling him to navigate a confusing and dangerous world.
I like that he's got weakness there, and it's like, what is that? What is that? What is his weakness supposed to be?
Videos of people who've
I
committed
was gonna say
suicide.
the
Yeah.
Japanese suicide forest.
the
Is that a man hanging?
Yikes, man.
Resistance negative.
Was
50.
that Logan or was that Jake?
That was Logan.
That was Logan.
That was Logan.
Oh, okay.
I'll never
Yeah.
forget the look on his stupid
His
face.
the happy, joyous look on his face when he
Oh,
found
man,
a dead
you believe
body.
This guy killed himself?
Yeah.
That'd be
Dynamic
such a-
punch.
Can you imagine that in stand-up? Like you get on stage, someone's just hanging, and you're like, "What
But
the
you're in a
fuck is
suicide
this
forest.
fucking
guy?
You're in a
guy?
suicide forest, and you're surprised.
You gonna hang out here all day, huh?
My God.
Stand-up comedy. with
Parabolic
comedy
What's
with
guy doing?
shorts.
Just a hanging at?
What if we did that? That'd be a good
Rare-
variety
Yeah,
show.
for your next set, Trevor, I'll kill myself, and then you
No,
can
no, no,
make
no, no, no.
terrible bits about it.
I'm gonna do a variety show where you got to do stand-up, but we're gonna buy a cadaver,
Okay.
and you just have to do it
Oh,
next.
you
to
got to
the
do
cadaver.
comedy in front of a dead body.
I'll do you
Yeah.
one better. We don't have to buy a cadaver, all right? We just got to hang out by the
I actually love this
graveyard.
idea.
Give me a few more weeks.
Can you imagine just how funny you would have to be to
Looks
kill
like I'm
next
gonna
a
have to get a job
dead
at the
body.
morgue.
Dude, it's just all right. This is bad, but you know how everybody is doing like pop-up open mics because
Yeah.
of the pandemic. We just go to a funeral home at a visitation, and we just bring in the monster speaker like, "What's up, everybody?
ready for
Who knew-
comedy?"
It's fucking gorilla comedy hour," and people are already crying, and we're like, "We haven't even started the show
We
yet."
couldn't even do that at a funeral right now because fucking family members can't even go to funerals right now.
Is that still?
Yeah, they're worried that the corpses are gonna catch COVID. So
Oh my
I'm gonna get on the Michigan Comedy Network and just make a post like, "Hey guys, just gauging some interest here. Thinking about starting a show in a morgue. We
Say
would
when
just kind of open up all the little boxes and just kind of perform to the corpses,
Dude,
Just seeing how much interest there is in this, and then like 80 people would be like, "I would kill for a spot."
in the vein of like anti stand-up comedy shows, because we were maybe gonna talk about this and bring it up. Like we need to start aggressively bad comedy shows, because I feel like we
It'd be
could.
so funny.
Well, I think it would turn out like the producers. Like we were talking about, like what if we started a show just at an Applebee's at 3 p.m.
I would kill for
Like
that.
it would fucking murder.
If there's anybody who needs a laugh, it's someone who's at an
Exactly.
Applebee's at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
And
no,
the
3
workers,
p.m.
Oh, PM.
Like somebody drinking, rubbing alcohol
midday,
cocktails.
dude.
Yeah, just the guys who are like wearing Salval business suits, getting hammered off Michelob Ultras at 3 p.m. at Applebee's. Like, where did it go
great.
wrong? I'm like, I don't know. We're both here. Like,
Yeah.
I
Those
would
people
do an
dr-
Applebee's show.
yeah.
Dollar margaritas.
I would say those
dude.
people
I
drink
get fucked
Dollaritas
up
and
at
they
an
get
Apple-
excited
I
about
get
it.
Dude.
fucked up at an Applebee's open mic.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it'd be hilarious, like starting off as irony, but then it genuinely becoming just a good show. If we tried to start a show at like an Outback Steakhouse or like an
Ooh.
Olive
Dude,
Garden,
Outback is so
Salsa
good.
Parlor goes to Chili's.
exactly.
Yes.
And then we just start playing all the fucking
You
music
guys
from the
could get,
commercials.
like you guys could get in with Chili's, with branding with Salsa Parlor.
Yeah,
if they
Salsa
liked
Parlor
it.
comedy show at Chili's.
You guys could tour the you could tour Chili's around the
Oh
country.
my god, you guys want to sell out that quickly?
Here's the thing, though.
Would you be
Just
selling out?
speaking honestly,
we'd
we
be
would have
making
to
money.
we would have to monitor content quite a bit, because at that point you're dealing with like franchise restrictions, things like that.
Don't ruin my fun.
What?
Oh, I'm just saying.
God
You'll
damn
be
it, Trevor!
fine.
This
We
is
do
a
a mic-
great
What the
way.
fuck?
If we do a mic at Chili's,
Uh-huh.
zero Chili's
Showcase.
jokes will be allowed.
Oh my
Showcase.
God! Now we know who the
Oh
real
yeah,
fucking
you know
producer
how
is.
many comedians are fucking ripping on Chili's? Just Trevor.
Just me.
Yeah, sorry we threw out
Sorry, you
half
can't use
your
your condom
material.
joke anymore.
No,
you
I know.
Fucking hack.
No. But I'm just saying, like, you know, we all like to make fun of Crunchies or whatever else. You start going into franchises, they're gonna just slap down a whole list
Dude,
of rules.
I think if we go to an Applebee's and
Yeah,
we're like, we could
probably.
get literally, we could double your amount of people in this building at 3 p.m. and we could get 2 more people in here ordering
Yeah, we
drinks,
could get
no
2
problem.
more people.
And
they're
then
both-
probably 12 comedians who are gonna go in on one all-you-can-eat apps.
yeah, just
Yeah.
tell them that. Just be like, we're all gonna drink at the show.
Yeah,
by the way.
exactly,
All the
dude.
comedians are gonna buy at least 2 or 3
Yeah,
drinks.
you would have.
Dolaritas, right?
It's all we have.
Dude, Applebee's CEO would greyhound us down to talk and be like, "You boys are gonna single-handedly bring this back."
There'd be a New York Times article the
Yeah.
next week like millennials are killing Applebee's, but Salsa Parlor saved it.
Just we're turning the tables. Millennials are saving Applebee's. Like,
Also, what restaurant more appropriate for what an open mic is about?
yeah, if somebody's like, what's open mic comedy like? I'd be like,
You
be
been to Applebee's?
sad at an Applebee's.
Every time I've walked into an Applebee's at 3 p.m., I've looked around and been like, it looks like an open mic's about to start.
Okay, yeah. What's crazy about that feeling when you walk into an Applebee's or any of those chain restaurants, it could be like the brightest blue sky day ever. You walk in at 3 p.m. and there's lights on in the building. Somehow it's dark in there. It's like dim. You have to like turn the flashlight on your phone to order food.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I
it
think
like
it's the
the-
soul-sucking circle that is those buildings.
I think it's so you can't see how dirty the table is.
Maybe,
I'm
but-
pretty sure that's
but,
what it is.
but what's crazy too is there's windows everywhere, and you
And
could
it's
be like,
still
it's
dark.
bright out there.
Our bus
Like-
boys are slacking. Turn the lights down.
yeah. Like a bus boy. I like that you think they have multiple
Yeah,
working there. It's like the greeter's like, I'll be right back. And they go put an apron on and they start bussing tables. Yeah, I'd imagine, you know, those bits or whatever where it's like one guy's doing all the jobs, but he's changing the outfits. That's an Applebee's right now. Where the greeter's like, all right, your server will be right with you. And then it's the same guy with like a different hat. Like,
And a mustache.
Yeah, like, can I take your order?
Andy's hosting the comedy
Right,
show.
right. And he's like, I'll be right back. I gotta go throw some food in the microwave. Like, all right.
My favorite thing about Applebee's is that whenever Applebee's you go to, you get to learn the only wall art they have is about the history of the local high school football team.
Yeah.
So you just get to look
yeah,
through like 40 years of high school football
Yeah, Craig
while you're there.
Craig Jefferson's crazy 1993 run.
Yeah, and you're like, I
A
wonder
high
if he's doing
school-
well.
A high school football
He's
team that
supposed-
you know the
he's still
actual
drinking it.
franchise doesn't give a shit about.
Right.
Applebee's CEO isn't like, I love the Jacksonville Cougars.
Go Cougs.
Go
Like-
Cougs.
Like, all right, a half off apps for any Cougar fan in the house.
You like the Cougs? 1% off your bill.
Yo, prove to us that you were at this high school literally anyway, and we will take 100% off your bill tonight. We just need you to come back. Please
you
go
got
back.
the Cougs star quarterback's jersey on.
Dude.
You get a fucking half off.
But
It's
the
not even
sad-
that. You just get a free dollarita.
Right.
free
Just like,
jalapeno poppers
it's
for
on the
this guy.
house.
But the sad thing is, if they catch you like reading this shit on the wall about that like high school superstar, they're like, "Yeah, you like him? You want to meet him? He's over at the bar."
You got me. You beat me to it. I was waiting for you to shut up so I could.
Sorry, he stole
No, I
Senior
know.
a hot dog from me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We
As soon as you gave me a specific name to work with, I was like,
like here we go. All right. I'm sorry.
you're good.
It's hey, that's just good podcast.
That
We're
was
all
a
having
if
fun.
that was a duel in the Wild West. Trevor just got shot.
I
in
got
the fucking
shot in
face.
the face.
I'm
and
sorry.
then my dick steps out. No, it was
Hey,
there.
That'll happen. Whoa, all right, Trevor, they're gone. We can finally. What? Oh, you're.
I think
Sweet.
if we're ever at a point where there's only 2 people on camera, they gotta kiss.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I was worried about it. I was like, shit. I didn't think
Fuck,
it'd be Trevor. No.
that makes me want to get up again.
No. You know now, and it's not an organic
Viewer
lead.
spike.
Yeah. Look,
Just-
Trevor and Louie are gonna kiss. It just hit it on MCN. MC just kick. For those of you that don't know MCN, because we keep bringing it up, and I want to let you guys in on it. It's called the Michigan Comics Network,
Yeah.
started by Dan Curry, who lives at. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a Facebook group of, if you thought the Mr. Taco Facebook group was insane and crazy, where comedians go to get booked and then tell each other how bad they are about knowing fuck all about shit. You should check it out. If you're here's the thing, comedians are always taking over non-comedian groups. I want non-comedians to take over this comedian group.
That would be great, because then non-comedians could say like rational things in the threads that are on that cesspool. I think it's crazy that Dan's never had to take responsibility for that group.
Right, he's gonna have to answer for it someday.
At some point, dude, someone in the MCN is gonna like commit a terror attack.
and be
10
like,
years down the line, Dan's testifying in front of Congress.
dude, I guarantee
About how out of control the MCN.
there's gonna be a
It's a hate group.
Yeah. I mean, it's with the amount of racist white males.
I mean,
in
it's
it.
basically
It's
yeah.
already
Yeah, it's basically a hate group. But dude, could you imagine the Netflix special of like the guy who wrote the Anarchist's Cookbook? And then they just do one about Dan starting MCN. And they're like, did you know that this man went on to then go blow up a preschool? And Dan Curry on camera is just like, no, man. I just started it because I thought people would have a good time.
I thought people want to do comedy.
I like when we blasted Dan for
Is that your
starting
impression
it.
of Dan?
Yeah, that's my Dan. That's my Dan Curry. That's exactly what he talks like.
want to do comedy.
Very shouldery.
Somebody must have put us on blast.
Dan is Guy Smiley from fucking the Muppets.
No. Well, yeah. If we're being like,
He's like
goofy.
on stage. Isn't Guy
He's
Smiley
a very
comedian?
nice guy.
Yeah, Guy Smiley's a comedian, but you remember
All right, guys.
He's the nicest founder of unintentional founder of a hate group.
Yeah, Dan didn't mean to start the newest toxic thing on the planet. But off mic, and I'm sorry to our viewers, but Jake, we have got to talk about True Guy Smiley. Because you remember that show we were at?
Oh yeah. No, I know
okay.
what you're talking about.
Dude,
Ben said that to me at a different show, and it made me literally laugh so fucking hard.
Right.
And then after that dude got off stage, he was like, "What were you guys
Yeah,
laughing at so hard back there?" And
I was there. Fuck it. Let's just tell
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Let's
you
just tell
were
the story.
there.
Let's just tell the story.
Nah, we're good. We don't need to
I was
tell that.
okay. Well, just to let the listeners know a little bit, because we've talked enough on mic. It's like Jake and I were at a show where a guy who looks a fuckload like Guy
He
Smiley.
looks like him, has
know
the whole
Guy Smiley.
demeanor.
He's a Muppet.
He's a
stand-up
Muppet who's a stand-up comedian.
It's-
Just look up a photo of him
Zach,
right
can
now,
we please get Guy
and
Smiley on
I'll
screen?
whisper the name of the comedian into your ear.
Yeah, but I'll
Look up
tell
a
the
photo of
story
Guy Smiley.
as we get a Guy Smiley up. But so Jake and I are at this show together, and this is before we were living together. We were like kind of getting ready. And there's like two ways to laugh at bad comedy, which is like supporting and or like horrifically like laughing because it's so bad and we're laughing for the wrong reasons. Jake and I are keeling over a cocktail table, crying laughing at this dude's set. And he gets off stage and like a snake who's like, I'm going to go fucking kill these two. We didn't see him, and he pops up in between Jake and I, and he just goes, hey, so what was so funny? Well, I was up there. And we're like, oh, dude, it was you, man. And I'd never thought a guy was going to pipe kill us more than that.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Fucking
Very
Guy Smiley. That's an NFT we could make right there.
We can make a Guy Smiley
Yeah,
NFT,
Guy Smiley at NFT.
and then funnel $3 million into Salsa Parlor.
Yeah, well, and then take it to the
And then
take it
buy
to
an
the
Applebee's
casino.
to run our show. I'm
Well,
bringing
no,
it all
no.
back.
I was gonna say we gotta go put it on black, and then we could buy multiple Applebee's with all of our winnings.
Make the Applebee's a comedy club. Every
You know,
Applebee's
how,
is now a comedy club.
you know how
That'd be
Dan
incredible.
wants to start a comedy club? We should just convince Dan to buy an Applebee's
And turn it into a
it'd be
comedy
because it'd be
Perfect venue.
more lucrative in the long
Built-in
term.
audience already.
Built-in audience of people there. They're there.
We
They're there
don't-
for half-off apps.
Built-in audience. We don't even tell people it's
Forced
changed.
built-in audience.
Yeah,
they're
but like-
forced
Like
to watch the
Applebee's seems
show.
different.
Yeah, they'd be like,
forced.
yeah, that Applebee's up on West Lansing just always has a comedian.
Why is there so many more sad 25-year-olds?
Yeah, for real.
It's just
man.
all of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're kind of getting into it because
Block of cringe.
speaking into it. Yeah, so coming up next, Jake and anybody else that wants to contribute, if you go to our Discord server at some point and post your own videos.
Yeah,
we
if you
put 'em
got
out
awful
Send
clips to
us
send in.
cringe.
Yeah,
Send us clips, dude.
because we're getting into the block of cringe that Jake has put together. We got
Is the volume up on this TV so we can hear it?
No, I don't think so. So We got a little bit of a.
Zach's got a solution.
Yeah, I was gonna
we
say,
got to
tech
riff a
guy's
little
on that.
longer.
Oh,
Buy him some
shit.
time.
Oh shit,
Trevor,
Trevor, your
hacks into
thoughts?
the mainframe.
No, well, okay, hang on.
The shrimp thing again, right?
No, no, we prepped for this. We're ready for it. Sigma males.
Sigma males.
The most-
Unbelievable.
Well,
Jake, get out of here so we can talk about it.
yeah, we got to talk about Sigma males, man.
Who do you
And-
think is the Sigma male of the household?
Oh, for sure, Jake.
Jake's the
Yeah,
Sigma male?
absolutely. Because
Okay.
Jake has like weird alpha energy sometimes. Like when
Okay.
when Jake wakes up for like 30 minutes to an hour and a half, groggy Jake is the most alpha person on the planet. Because he's like trying to light a cigarette off the stove while being like, "You're annoying me, go away." You're like, "Oh, my bad." Like I was,
I don't smoke anymore.
yeah, but you know the energy is the same. Where it's like, if you wanted to, you could. And I'm
Now I
like,
just grab my vape off the Xbox.
exactly, man. You're charging it there, but yeah, I'd say so without a doubt. Why? Hang on. Do you think you're the Sigma male?
I'm the beta of the house.
Okay, I was gonna say because I feel like if you
I have
think
ba-
you're
I
Sigma,
watched a
you're
video-
not Sigma.
No, I watched a video on what beta males do, and it was just a list of shit that I do.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What
Uh,
is-
I did
what
watch
is
that
it?
with you, and you're like, "Damn it!"
I don't even remember what they were. It was things that like normal people do, but it was one of those videos trying to convince you that you're a beta and that you need to be an alpha, so you need to be more. It was
Were
like
you
a
watching Far
confident-
From
Far
Average
from
again?
average.
Number
Oh,
one was like,
Jesus.
"You're nice to women, fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
You respect people's opinions and you're a liberal.
Right.
You have
Yeah.
empathy." Blech.
yeah. I hate that shit, man. Like,
Yeah, but it turns out I'm a beta male.
what's the actual? Well, what's some of the stuff on the list? Some
I
of the
don't
stuff.
remember. I
Let's
wish I
look it
did.
up.
We can
I got you.
depending on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Elena, anything off the top of the dome that you're like, oh, that's some beta male shit.
I don't know. Have you ever thrown your coat into a puddle so a woman could walk over it?
Is that a beta?
I don't know. Beta to me
That
seems
has
like a
Sigma
simp.
energy to me.
Seems like a simp is what beta
No,
is.
See, if I was
leaving
that
the
high, 'cause I
coat
would
has
never do
Sigma
that.
energy.
Just throwing the coat over the
Throw
boat, fucking
coat.
leaving it.
You throw the coat, she walks over it, but then you leave the coat. That's Sigma as
That's
fuck. Be like,
Sigma.
do you want that? Be like, nah. I
Do you
was
guys
done
want
with
the
it.
definition of a beta male?
I would
Yeah,
love the
yes.
definition.
The
of a beta.
definition of a beta male is a subordinate male animal in a particular group. Alpha and beta males will share paternity of cubs sired when two females are in estrus.
Okay.
A man
You
tending to
use,
assume
like $30 words there. Where I'm
Sorry.
like, what's in estrus?
That's when they're in heat.
Oh,
Um,
see now
So
we
it's
know.
an animalistic. The
Nice.
first one was for animals. The second one is a man tending to assume a passive or subservient role in a social or professional situation. There is nothing macho about him. He is a total beta male.
Huh.
Wow. See, that one's a little bit more harsh.
Do you still identify as a beta male?
Are betas and cucks? Is a cuck always a beta, but a beta is not always a cuck?
I'd say it's a very similar Venn diagram.
I don't think you're a beta male. I think beta males tend to proclaim
think
that they're
I am either.
alpha males a lot.
Yeah,
because
that's-
alpha males don't have to say they're an alpha male.
Yeah, I
You
was
know?
gonna say that seems like the most alpha thing is not having to say you're
yeah,
alpha.
yeah. And so I
Like-
think a lot of you don't give me beta energy.
I think it's all contextual, right? You've got social hierarchies in any social setting. So in some places you got beta energy,
In some places
places-
you're alpha as fuck.
alphas.
Have you ever seen somebody when they're alpha as fuck in one group and then they go to the
Oh,
other
yeah.
group and you're like, "Oh, who the fuck are you
Oh,
here?
yeah, you're a little shy.
yeah. It's like you're like, oh shit, this
Yeah.
isn't your jungle.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think you see sometimes comedians will do that.
yeah,
Like they'll be like the most masculine amongst comedians, which says very
like
little.
the best open micer, and then
Yeah.
they go to a real show. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh boy, like,
Yep.
yeah. No, I get that. Is Joe McMillan beta? I'm like, ooh,
Oh,
that's
we
Oh,
got.
this one's
Oh.
great. This one's just
got
simply
cringe.
called Call
Cringe.
CPS.
the cringe compilation. What do we call it?
The block of cringe.
block of cringe.
Jake and Trevor's block
Jake
of
and
cringe.
Trevor's
So let me
block
explain
of
how this is going to
cringe.
work every week to our viewers
yeah,
real quick.
Yeah.
I pulled all the clips this week, so nobody in this room besides me has seen any of these clips. Except Lou, I think maybe Louis saw one.
That's not part of
Um,
one, but
So yeah, all these clips are a complete surprise to Trevor. Next week, Trevor's pulling all the clips, so I won't have seen them.
okay.
So yeah, block of cringe.
Block of
goal-
cringe.
Send your clips to the Discord.
Yeah.
This
The
one's
goal-
just called Call CPS.
I would say the goal of Blocko cringe is just a visceral reaction. You should be itchy. You should recoil. It should make you uncomfortable and just embrace it.
I also will watch it, and listeners will hear it, and we got people watching with us, but we do have to describe after if people are listening and post what we saw as well, because I feel like
Yeah,
from
yeah.
what I've seen,
I
the audio's
can
not
take
always
care of
gonna
that. Me
sum
and
it
Trevor
up.
will handle that week
Okay.
by week. All right, so play it.
What the hell?
What
So
is-
this woman just snagged a box of cereal away from a child and
Nice.
filmed it for a
Oh
TikTok
my
and made this
God.
little girl cry.
Can I say it again,
yeah,
please?
play that again, because these are. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That child
Oh.
is sobbing its eyes
Oh
out.
my god! And hang on, is this one of those TikTok things where it's like we're not even getting the actual audio? So she found
Yeah.
that as if
Yeah.
Yeah.
and lip synced
as
torturing
if.
a
And then
child.
thought up this idea.
Oh
Is
my
that is the
god!
as if thing a TikTok thing?
I
that you
don't
just
know,
let-
but
I
that's
think that's
def-
her. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it so much
It's
cringier.
so much worse. That's not even like she said it. She was like, "I'm gonna lip sync being a monster." To
We don't
a
know what this baby did, though.
That little girl.
we don't know what this baby did.
Yeah,
That's
that baby
true.
could be a serious bastard.
that baby
Oh.
doesn't believe in gay marriage.
I was editing that clip and I was like,
Transphobic.
I was thinking about like how fucked up you got to be to film you making a child cry for your TikTok, and I was just
Dude.
like, what is wrong with people?
Also, I'm not gonna lie, judging the background, that has like trailer park TikTok energy. Like this will be hilarious, but like you see that house, I'm like, that's a fireplace. Like this is upper middle class humor. Where I'm like, oh, that's a horrible suburb.
No, not this one yet, Zachy. Pull up the anime hot boy.
That last girl, it's not shown in the TikTok, but she actually became the Joker.
Oh, yeah.
This guy is one of my faves. Honestly, this
All
is
right.
so good.
All right.
Any backstory on this guy?
It's just a guy putting on that anime filter and really feeling himself.
Look at the
Oh,
man
boy.
boob that we can see
Oh,
right off the
God.
bat there.
Yeah, there's
It's just wait, it
There's
gets so much. It gets
noticeable-
so good.
dude, there's noticeable gut and glasses on
There's
camera.
teat in this.
Yeah. Yep.
It's got like dorm room furniture.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see his
I
giant
guess
bottle of
it's
lotion.
time to show you how anime I can get.
Oh fuck.
Konnichiwa. This filter is pretty nice. I like it.
Oh my god.
You can see his double
Yeah.
chin still poking out from the filter. He's like,
But-
damn, I look fucking
Dude,
hot.
But then the filter tries to grab it, like I got you. So it's going in between. It's shattering my.
I love when he
expectation.
like slides the camera over his face, like konnichiwa.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
As
That
far
one's
as
bad, huh?
cringe goes, though, this is one of those ones where I'm like, oh, I kind of do just feel bad for the guy.
Let
making
me
it, like-
just say how easy it was to find all these clips real quick. I used one ultimate TikTok cringe compilation, and I had to get 8 minutes into it before I had all of these clips.
My God, I also like that we're talking about NFTs and pulling stuff offline, and then it's the same
The
podcast.
NFT
Stuff off of
TikTok
it.
cringe,
Oh,
bro.
And then, then we're also just pulling stuff offline. Like
I wanna
Just
get-
ripping clips.
I
it's
know.
cool.
I want to get the
It's
NFT
internet.
of the Nerf Fortnite sniper
No.
rifle
Oh
guy.
my God,
He's
we
coming
need-
next week.
we yeah, please, we're teasing the Nerf War sniper rifle kid so much. Nobody listening, watch it. We're gonna watch it together next week.
All right.
Zachy, could you play the one that's oh, this one's great actually. Yeah, this one's called Man Baby.
Man, baby.
Yeah, I already hate. I
Yeah,
already hate
you-
how this
Louis
is
saw
starting.
this one actually.
Yeah, but I already hate how I didn't see like the setup, and I fucking hate that he's already
this
pulling
one's
on her
this one's
pants.
amazing.
We were talking about beta males.
Does she have trouble with
Oh,
her zipper?
this is like peak beta right here. You ready?
Oh my
I don't do
goodness.
this stuff.
No,
Oh God.
you can't have that.
Oh.
Oh, he's like
Ah!
balding. Too.
Oh God. Oh
That
God.
was
play,
like
it,
Larry
play it one more
Nassar.
time. Play it one more
Oh
time.
fuck. Oh God. Oh.
Does.
Oh God. It also
You
bugs me
can't
that he's
have
out of
that.
frame.
Look at the fucking tuft of hair in the front.
Oh,
Look
God.
at his hair.
It looks like he gelled it.
And he's got that thing where
His
the
hair is-
neck goes into the chin, and there's
This
no
man
chin.
is bald right here, and then just has one tuft of hair for bangs in the front.
Yeah,
he's
Look
dude,
at
got,
that.
like-
shave that shit.
Dude,
at
he's
this
got like an
point.
isthmus of hair to an island.
Is that
like
his wife?
I have no idea.
His
Oh man,
daughter?
if
I
it
don't
is,
know.
I get why it's his daughter.
Oh God,
Oh,
honey, I'm gonna help you go TikTok famous.
It's his
Like,
patient.
It's
okay?
his
Ugh.
stepsis.
oh
Ew.
God, man.
Oh,
Is
boy.
is this okay? Kind of going into TikTok culture here. From what we've seen, this has been like millennial, maybe even Gen Xers. Is this why like Gen Z is like you guys are millennialing up my fucking Gen Z shit?
I think it was that as well as a lot of damaging the entire ecosystem, the economy,
Right.
the laws.
Is
All
that
of
on
it,
us
all of it.
though?
What's
I
that?
said, is that on us though?
Gen
no,
Z?
I'm a
Nah.
Gen Z.
Oh, I forget that you're younger than
Yeah,
me.
you
I'm
just
a
look
cusp
like
baby. I
you're
was born in
40.
'96,
yeah,
so
right.
I'm right in the middle of the two.
Yeah. I don't know. I think boomers are the worst. Millennials are just annoying, but that's a whole other discussion. We
You're
won't get into
basically a
this.
millennial.
Nah, man. I'm
yeah.
elder Gen Z.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna
dude!
steal the
You're a
Eliza
young
Schlesinger.
millennial.
Really, actually, this one's not that cringy. It's just kind of hilarious. I threw one in there for a little bit of relief.
We
Okay.
all scream for ice cream.
So I see you opening like that. Oh yeah, got one hand on the phone. Okay.
Turn it down, Zach. Yeah, I just
Oh my
knew that part
God.
was coming. So I just,
It's a little bit difficult to
Yeah.
get all the volume of
Yeah.
all these different clips.
yeah,
Holy
I'll make
shit.
sure to match them up better next time I rip clips.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This one just kind of disturbs me in the same vein when you watch people smoking a cigarette backwards. We're like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
I'm
What are you
very
talking about? This girl is
disturbed.
the throat goat. I don't know
Yeah,
what you're talking
she
about,
is
bro.
the throat
Yeah,
goat
if
for
she's
She's a
sure.
throat
thick,
goat.
yeah,
Throatzilla.
yeah, for real. Like, okay, all right.
Yeah, that one's just for a little bit of comic
I was
relief.
this woman has a
honestly.
future. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, we can do a
Well,
couple
let's-
more before we get to our ultimate cringe of the week. Yeah,
Oh.
we're ripping through these, so actually we could probably just get through them all. There's not that many left
Okay,
before the ultimate
alright.
cringe of the week.
All right.
Pull up the folder, Zach. I want to pick the next one real quick because I know what all these are.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Cows.
Seeing what you have going on
Okay,
here.
play play harder, Daddy.
Oh god, the
Harder
thumbnails are
Daddy.
terrifying.
This one's amazing.
No way this one goes south.
Oof. Oof. I feel like that's what my lips are gonna look like when I'm old. Continue.
Yeah, very chapped lips to start off with.
Good nose
This
shot.
one is great.
This is a Carmex commercial, actually.
This one is so good, guys. Ready?
All right.
Oh god. Oh.
Mustache.
Oh god. Oh,
one more
God.
time. One more time.
No. No.
No, yeah, play it
oh,
again.
god.
That's the point of
Run
the cringe
it
is to
back.
live in it,
Oh,
Lou. You gotta
jeez.
live in it.
God, but this one's actually her. Oh no, this is
She sounds like a dying wolf.
yeah. Is Harder Daddy in this regard death?
Yeah.
Because like what freaks me out is like here's how you know that's older
That feeling when he slides in 4 fingers.
right. Older
God, Jesus.
dude.
Jeez.
Older people on TikTok, I give her credit. She at least used her microphone. That's OG audio right there.
Grandma dying ASMR.
Wait, Jimmy, wait, you gotta play it one more time just because
Dying?
Jimmy didn't get to see this
Yeah.
one.
Oh God. Yeah, yeah. All right, off mic.
All right,
Jim.
one more time.
Oh God, watching the lips move as it's doing it. Oh God. That's okay. That's a sadistic Gen Z kid
I
with
love
his
it.
face all the way up on his dying grandma.
I want to lip sync.
I
this on
saw
TikTok.
that.
This is gonna blow up.
Like I'm telling you right now, if we had a camera in that room filming the whole shot, it'd be a hospital bed with a dying woman.
I saw that when I was pulling clips, and I was like, "Oh, that one's going in for sure."
God.
E-boys are tough as AF.
Yeah, that one's great too.
This
Zach.
sounds
You
like
can play
I'm
that
gonna
one.
vibe with it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't get
This
why.
one's
I do
good.
not trust
Hang on,
anyone
hang on,
who
hang on,
takes
hang on,
break.
hang on. Before we get into this one,
This one's real cringe.
what? Okay, it says e-boys. What the hell is an e-boy?
Oh boy. It's
Boys who
Trevor,
paint
you
their
got
nails,
this.
they lip sync on the internet and they like romanticize like mental health issues and suicide.
very hot, sad
They
boys.
they
They're
paint
like,
their
they're
nails,
like
which
modern
I don't
goth
trust.
posers, basically.
What?
Think gothic kids, but sexy.
But
And I don't
Yeah,
know why
I
women are
guess.
so into it because a man with painted fingernails, I just don't trust it, right? Like normally, like I don't think you guys probably wouldn't clean out underneath your fingernails if you couldn't see it, right?
yeah, probably.
If you had
not.
nail
Now that
polish
you bring
covering
up,
it, that's just a yeast infection waiting to happen. Is all I'm saying.
So
It's
e-boys
men
Now I
have
with-
just
dirty
think that
like,
like,
fingers.
they
women
got,
have
like,
okay.
dirty
coke
fingernails
dust
all the time.
and
Something about-
lint. My nails aren't clean right now either.
Something
but-
about his vibe tells me and this isn't a gay joke thing. It's just that e-boys seem to be shitty lovers. They're not doing foreplay with those hands.
You know what I
They're
mean?
not gonna do that. They're not touching you
I
with
don't
their
know. Gen
hands.
Z's pretty adamant about
Oh man,
the
this,
females.
all this pussy
aspect
juice
of it,
started to
but-
strip my nail
Oh my
polish.
Ew, it
E-boys
probably
are-
would. Depends on the pussy, you know?
E-boys are what happens after theater kids
Ooh.
get cheated on.
Yeah,
and then they
right.
just kind of evolve.
Ooh, baby, you're gonna want to have some alkaline water.
You know, you need to work on your pH
acid
levels.
your pH levels are taking off my polish. Ugh.
Yuck.
Okay, so now,
Sorry,
now
continue
that
on.
I've been, okay,
I'm
that's
disgusted.
like truly like, I'm not gonna lie, that's like a Gen Z like subgroup.
It's very
then.
Gen Z.
Like because it's like, well, no, but the thing is, like, every generation has their subgroup. Like the Boomers are greatest generation, like those goddamn
yeah,
beatniks.
millennials
but like
had
Gen
emo
Z,
kids and
Right.
like just other shitty subgroups. I guess I don't really know. I was emo, so I didn't pay attention to the other ones.
Here's the worst part of being Gen Z.
I was too busy swooping my hair out of my eyes to pay attention to all the other groups.
Here's the worst part about being Gen Z is one day my kids are going to be like, Grandpa, or my grandkids are going to be like, Grandpa, what was life back like then? And I'm going to say, oh, it was great. And they're going to say, fucking really? And they're going to show me just
yeah.
TikTok cringe compilations. They're going to have the proof. They're going to be like, your generation was a goddamn nightmare.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, dude.
I was like, look, we all thought we were going to die of climate change. We didn't know we were going to move to Mars, okay? We filmed some weird videos.
Yeah. Dude, it's kind of it's ridiculous right now. Millennials to me are just boring. Like
They are
they're
boring.
they're a
Whiny.
boring generation. Trevor, you can keep bringing it up, but on the street, nobody's like, look at that Gen Z kid. Like,
I know.
like,
I look shitty.
You're a plainclothes cop for Gen Z,
Yeah.
as to be like, all right, he's ensconced in millennial culture. Like,
yeah.
Could you imagine, like, so we all go extinct, right? And the only thing that's left for our legacy is TikTok. Could you just imagine the fucking history books that
God.
the aliens that inhabited this planet would write about?
All right, Zach, we gotta rip through these. So go ahead and play this one.
Oh, why I paint my fingernails? Oh, no big reason. It's just so they don't chip or break when I beat the fuck out of assholes.
Ah!
You know,
It's not
honestly,
Tiger.
Did he
I
crack
would be
his own
scared to
neck?
fight this kid after watching
If
this.
someone cracked their neck that aggressively,
I wouldn't
at
want to
me-
fight this kid, honestly.
This man has pent-up
you
anger,
crack
yeah.
your neck and then fucking make a kissy noise at me, I'd be like, I'm not. This kid's
I mean,
fucking crazy.
When someone laughs at you
here's-
before they
Guy
beat the
doesn't
fuck
fuck
out
around.
of
this
the
kid's
most-
the Mike Tyson of e-boys.
Dude, I was gonna say the most like boomer millennial thing I could say is like we don't. This guy's wearing his mental illness on his sleeve.
Yeah.
That walks down the street. I go, oh, here we go. We got
yeah,
somebody
he's
who's
wearing it
deserved.
on his sleeve in the form of cut marks.
Yeah, something.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
Sometimes I see this shit. I'm like, maybe we should keep the mental
Yeah.
illnesses inside.
Oh, dude.
Only
Just
horizontal,
let
though. That's how
people
you know
kind of
he's...
suffer through them like the good old days.
Play it again, dude. This
Yeah,
is
this is
insane.
great.
He has vertical scars on his arms.
Oh, wait,
You're like,
pause.
fuck.
Pause.
You can see
This
he's got a
little
man
tuft
bun, dude.
here. Do you see this tuft hanging
my
off?
And that's
God.
totally intentional.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Hang on, start it over. Start
Man,
it over.
this one strand of hair is on my head is so fucking
I'm
hot.
so blown away. He's got like grunge metal flannel, then like a scarf.
a fucking
just,
Johnny Depp scarf.
Dude, it's just an amalgamation. Like Gen Z just has ripped little things from every generation, put
they
it
just
in a blender, and
Gen
then
Z
made it
thinks
new.
they're so original, but they just bite shit from everybody.
I
That's
mean,
all they do.
It's
This
kind of
is the only Gen Z person in the United States.
They thought they invented a few months ago. Gen Z thought they invented chopped and screwed songs. You know, where you like slow down a song and
Right.
change the pitch.
Right.
They thought they came up with that shit.
Yeah, well, it's just kids being kids, but hyper documenting it. Like that's. I
Well,
don't
also,
know.
anytime 3 people do something on any social media platform, some media outlet's gonna be like, "This generation's doing this,"
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
there's not a lot of e-boys. I think they're an endangered species. The E in e-boys stands for endangered.
Endangered?
Endangered boys.
Endangered boys.
Endangered
That's why
boys.
they're so goddamn sad.
Yeah, dude. I don't know,
There's
man.
not that many of us left. Who's just started like
This
a year
kid's
ago.
next video is gonna be like from a wheelchair, like fucking cracked a little too hard.
I wish we had the
Yo,
original.
It's your boy. I
I
beat up.
tried to fight a real one.
Yeah, it's like it's like a perfect like when I beat up assholes, and then he almost whoops his own ass there. Like, all right.
Goes
All
to
right,
the inner
Zach,
city.
go back to the
Gets
clips
shot.
folder, please.
I'm wondering
go,
what
wait,
the
play it again,
original
play it
was.
again.
One more time, actually.
Oh, why I paint my fingernails? Oh, no big reason. It's just so they don't chip or break when I beat the fuck out of assholes.
I
That
feel like
was a
that
wicked
neck crack
crack.
noise has got to be edited in.
I wonder what the original video is because he is responding to a comment. So it means that
Also-
someone commented on his original video of something, and then that is his response
sucking
to
on his
somebody.
finger.
Real
Yeah, he's
quick
like
before
intimidating
moving
someone.
on, that guy's name is fucking Tiger.
Yeah.
That's an
I don't
E-boy
think it
name.
is, but I think that he
It's-
chose
Yeah,
that
he
name.
probably made that.
He
name,
identifies
so
as that
If
name.
it is, I would say do cows and then cringe of the week. We can leave cosplay girl out of this.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This
Bad
one's pretty.
start.
This one's got some humor at the end though. I actually
have a
really like
bone
this
in
one.
For anybody listening to this,
This is cringe, but
Yeah.
I think this is somebody actually who made the guy who made this.
oh,
Hell yeah.
okay.
See, I
for-
think whoever made that was like retaliating, being like, "Yeah, well, I'm a fucking turtle."
Okay, for anybody that's not watching, because again, we got to do a little bit. We got to. If you're listening to this, you're like, what the fuck did we just see?
This is like some e-girl furry dressed up as a cow, and she's like, "You can't eat cows. I'm a cow."
Dude, she's
Which doesn't make any sense.
She's
'cause I feel
also,
like
I didn't notice this, but yeah, she's sitting in like bales of hay.
Yeah, this one took somebody planned this out. It's not just an Amazon cow outfit.
This took
one's hella
funds.
bad, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say this.
How do I get this as an NFT?
Yeah, I mean, we take a screenshot and mint it, race you to
Play-
the
play it again, Zach.
blockchain.
This like rubbing the tail is really.
Yeah, she's like rubbing her cow tail like it's a dick.
Oh my God. I see. I like the turtle.
I like the
getting-
turtle. I think this one's just kind of purely funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say
body.
It
this one-
starts off cringe, but it ends pretty funny.
it's weird. Trevor took a few minutes, but he nailed the e-boys. All right, I was gonna say yeah.
I took a few minutes.
Gavin, in the comments, because I wanted to bring it up. Like
Oh.
your description, you said very quickly. I can't remember.
I said they're theater kids who got cheated on,
Okay, well, damn.
which I think is a perfect analogy.
No, I mean, yes, that also nails it. I feel like you have them cock locked and ready to go for just it. But you said like they were like sad boys who.
They're sad hot boys.
Oh, sad hot boys. Okay.
yeah, you got to be hot to be an e-boy.
You can't be an ugly e-boy. That's what stops me from being one. I gave it the old try.
Are
No,
there?
Trevor's a manic sad boy.
I'm a manic sad boy.
Okay. Here's something I want to bring up because every TikTok thing I've ever seen, it is like the pretty kids in high school being like, "I'm damaged." Where are the actual like damaged Gen Z kids?
Watching this.
In therapy.
Well, for sure,
They are
but like,
in
are they
psych
not making
wards.
videos or are
No,
they in
'cause they're-
different?
They're
cringe?
out there they're either in therapy or being a menace to society.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like it, as you know, somebody who's dealing with his own demons, blows my mind that the popular kids now have somehow ripped mental illness
Yeah, dude.
away from the kids they torture. Like that thing you actually have, I made it popular. I'm like,
Yeah.
you fucking psychos.
Gen Zers really did
Dude.
make depression and sadness fucking trendy.
all I know
Oh
is
yeah, they call it.
the Air Force is
neurodeficient.
just going like, oh my God, we are never gonna have to worry about drone pilots feeling bad again. They're like, look at these Gen Z kids. They have zero empathy.
Empathy, what's
No, they literally don't care unless something's wrong with you. Like on my TikTok feed, at least, like they'll be like, "This is something that neurotypical people won't understand."
What the
But me as a
fuck does that mean?
neurodivergent person,
That's a whole.
like,
we could literally get into that for like forever. I
We'll-
want to
we'll
rip
touch on
through
one of
this
these.
last
Okay,
clip because
all right.
the ultimate cringe of the week. We're probably gonna have to go in depth for like at least 15 minutes. on,
Okay,
'cause it's
okay.
terrible.
Okay,
I have to shower after.
is this it?
No.
Oh,
This
okay.
is one more real quick one. She said she wants to see other people, and it's this. Bitch,
We got no
bitch,
audio.
I am other people.
Oh, God.
She's a cosplayer. Get it?
okay. Yeah.
but at the core, you're still
Yeah.
you.
That
Yeah.
one, that we should have played that one first because that didn't make me cringe as hard after Harder Daddy.
Okay.
already
Also,
played.
this one has no audio.
There's no audio on this
Okay.
one for
So
whatever
yeah,
reason.
what we just saw is like a would-be cosplay lady.
This is an e-girl who's like, and it's like
Holy
this is a
shit!
TikTok
All right,
video.
Is that just the female equivalent of an e-boy?
Yeah,
but
this
then
is an
how the
e-girl for
fuck
sure.
Does a generation that is so gender fluid and is trying to open us up to all this and make all
That
of
they
us
made
understand that
gendered
they have
terms.
e-boys and e-girls?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? That's why I'm as a dyslexic idiot, I'm trying to wrap my head around being compassionate, but I'm like, I'm gonna fuck
well,
this
Lou,
up if you guys keep doing
you're
this.
a man, but if you wanted to, you could identify as an e-girl.
You're an e-man.
I'm an e-man. I'm an
It's like-
emotional man.
It's like
E-man,
He-Man,
I
but instead
don't
of that
have the
thing
power.
he has,
I think here's how I know I'm getting older because when you're getting older, when the generation below you does stuff that you're like, yeah, I'm old because I cannot wrap my head around what the fuck is going on. And then I'm just admitting, like, yeah, I'm older.
Yep.
I'm like, fuck, I'm going to go buy Lego and be a weirdo. And you kids can tell me I don't get it. And I'm going to look back at you like, I don't. Just,
keep painting your nails.
Don't hurt anybody and wash your hands. Like, you know. But yeah.
All right, so
I'm sorry. I'm fired up about the
no, that's
neurotypical
okay.
shit. The fact that they're bringing making mental illness. Like, I totally have it. I'm like, you might, but fuck you.
Everybody has a mental
So
illness.
this is the ultimate cringe of the week, and just to give you guys a little backstory
School
about
shooters.
not even backstory, it's a little context. This is just what some lucky, very fortunate Target shopper happened upon in a Target aisle.
Okay.
So go
Okay.
ahead and click
All
this one, Zach. This one's 42 seconds. This is a little bit longer.
More time.
Drop
to
the
sit.
volume. The volume's got to be up.
That's
for
like
this one.
10 TikToks. What?
And she's in a mask.
Oh my god.
I brought Emily. She's my bridesmaid.
She's the witness.
Oh.
better be a bit.
Holy shit. Okay.
So go ahead and pause this for a second.
Jake, go ahead and tell the
Yeah.
listeners what
She
the
has
hell
a
we
fanny
just saw.
pack on. I'm sorry.
This
she's a fanny
is
pack
a
on.
woman in a full bride's gown with a bridesmaid and a pastor showing up to her boyfriend's job at Target being like, if you don't marry me right now, it's over. And I'm just going to say this right now. This is a long way to go to lock down the assistant manager at Target.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
long way to go.
I feel like you could have waited for his day off too. Like you didn't need to do it at work.
Yeah, the fact that she showed up at his work is
coulda-
terrible. Go ahead and play this real quick because this is. Hang on, actually, back up a few seconds, Zach.
I can't believe that didn't work.
Hang on, back even more. No, right. Yeah, just let it play. Because listen. I brought Emily.
She's my bridesmaid. Hi guys. I'm just finally making him commit, you know? Like we're getting married
Hey,
now
listen to the
or,
guy.
like, it's over. Woo! Do it! Yes, we can talk about this outside.
Yes, we can talk
Can
about
we
this outside.
go talk about this outside?
Oh my
I love this
God.
lady just standing there going, what the fuck?
This poor man. He looks like this guy I work with named Glenn Fox.
So, just
And
to
Glenn
catch
Fox
you
did
up,
get
Louis,
married. Oh my God.
there's a clip of the video we just watched towards the end where he's
married
like,
suddenly.
can we go talk about this outside? And she's like, yes, we can go talk about this outside.
Holy shit.
And I just
dude.
want to know what that conversation was like outside
Dude.
so badly.
Okay, when this one literally takes a
Think
turn.
you're getting my employee discount anymore? We're
Dude.
over.
Okay, but like, because it starts off with that woman wearing like, you know, whatever, and she's got I thought this was gonna be a Karen video of like
Hey.
she's gonna turn around and be like, stop filming me.
An important detail for the listeners.
Yeah.
Not a cute dress, in my opinion. I
Yeah, I
think
don't
there's
like it
something to be
either.
said about you can't just surprise marry someone with that dress.
She's wearing like a prom dress and
probably-
she has a fanny pack around
yeah,
it. So
exactly.
she's like,
Look,
I have
My-
the rings right here.
My favorite part is when she's like, I brought Emily. She's my bridesmaid.
bridesmaid.
I brought a pastor. It's like, oh, that
Dude.
makes this Target wedding
Okay.
surprise
She's like, can
totally
we head over
cool.
to aisle
Also-
12? That's really where I'd like to be in to be married.
let's put the PI goggles on here. It's fucking Halloween, and
There's,
like,
like, gorilla
I'm like, she
costume.
got that dress off the rack in the costume aisle. They're in.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Like the guy who's dressed up as a priest, that's not a priest. I can tell you right now, that guy is some dude that's like, yeah,
It's
I
a
can
male
marry.
porn
Yeah,
star.
He
Yeah.
filled out a
bridesmaid.
form online.
Yeah.
so that he
His
could marry.
bridesmaid dropped like $1,400
Right.
on her bridesmaid
It's
dress.
the only real dress there. But what's incredible is there's just a gorilla suit in the background. And she's like, I'm going to get married in a Target. How is the only conversation this guy is having now is you're insane and we're done. Like,
That's got to be what happened outside,
Well, the
right?
customer is always right.
There's no way. There's no way he was like, "Listen, we can get married, but we're not doing it in Target after." If
Yeah.
this guy stayed with this girl, I'd feel really bad for
that's
him.
maybe some beta male shit.
That's
I do
beta
feel like
male,
he
dude.
did just looking at her, I do feel as though she's out of his league looks-wise. She's clearly crazy.
I was gonna say,
But
she's really pretty.
she's beautiful eyes and beautiful hair.
Can
I
you
can
see
tell.
that from the
She is
back of
also-
her head?
I'm not gonna lie. We're
She-
saying she's really beautiful. She is also done up for a wedding.
So
I disagree.
she's still beautiful.
Hang on, did we see her face? Or are you guys talking doggy style beautiful?
face
Like, what
is
are you
not
talking?
Like, play towards the end of the clip when she starts.
Ooh,
when she
man,
starts
her
walking,
back
Zachy.
trench is so hot.
I also want to bring up. I don't know if
Baby
Emily
hairs.
is Emily the best friend or the worst friend ever?
Worst
Emily
friend.
is the
Worst
worst
friend.
friend in the
Too
world.
supportive for this
Yeah.
girl's own good.
Emily
Yeah.
has no spine, and you can tell.
Emily
The
is-
fact that Emily wasn't.
Yeah.
The fact that Emily wasn't like, this is a bad idea.
Right,
Here's the
Emily's
thing.
as crazy as her. She
Yeah.
found somebody as crazy. Sorry.
I'll push back. I'm
You
gonna go
need
to
that.
bat for Emily. This girl seems pretty determined, and if she's really your friend and she's this dead set on it, her just being like, "Fuck, I guess."
We're
There's
doing
nothing
it.
you can
You're gonna
do.
have
yeah.
a Target wedding without a bridesmaid, of course.
I mean,
I've
loyal
crawled through a
friend, yeah.
That would be
cornfield for my
tacky.
friends before, so this
Right.
this checks out.
she doesn't have a bridesmaid. All of a sudden, this whole thing's tacky.
This is insane, though, because she has the wherewithal to put a mask on because she's worried about COVID, and she's like, totally rational. We got to slow down the spread.
This is how I
Also,
want my
let's
wedding.
get married in Target
I
while
will
you're
agree
working.
that with Elena that this girl is a little out of this dude's league. For a short dude working at Target, dude, nice pull, man.
All right,
Good
He looks
job.
like a guy I work with.
Pandemic year, dude's employed. Also, does
That's
look
true.
he's got some dick swinging manager. How he walks, my man's slouching for a reason. He's got $12.50 an hour coming his way, and my dude's got a hog. I mean, dude,
That's why he's so low to the ground.
yeah,
Pulling him
exactly.
down.
It's like he'd be taller, but
He
he's
needs a
got a
back
slouch.
brace.
Yeah.
she's
Support
taller
all
than
of this
She's
dong.
probably also wearing heels
Well,
because she's done up for a wedding.
Yeah, the bridesmaid is taller than him.
Also-
Continue.
Here's the thing. I'm 50-50 now on if it's a real priest, because only a Catholic priest would be crazy enough to be like, well, as long as we don't look into what I'm doing, sure, let's go get married at a Target. Like,
So can we stroll by the toy section?
like, ooh, look at this. The new Roblox are out.
You sure you don't want to have this wedding at Toys R Us?
Yeah. They're like, yeah.
Methodist shit. Catholic priest would.
Yeah, no,
That was
yeah,
my
there's-
first ever
there's
job.
no
Toys
way.
R Us.
There's no way.
Much funnier video if he's like a manager at a Hot Topic and they're having this argument in front of like Naruto t-shirts.
As a manager at a senior hot dog.
Fucking crazy, dude. That's one Alpha
great.
Target manager. Yeah, see, Gavin's on the Alpha manager. Can we get the end? Yeah, one more time because I want to see them
I'd
stride
just
out.
like to say this is the most possessive woman in the world, but
Yeah, like how can you be like this
She's
is
like,
a
you
good
better
call?
lock it down in this Target.
she like went through his phone last night and found something she didn't like.
Yes, we can talk about this outside.
Yes, we can't.
I'm shaking.
Dude, she's wearing flats. You can hear
the
the
guy's face for a minute and he's clearly like, what the fuck?
I'm telling you guys, that is Glenn
Dude.
Fox from my work.
That's incredible. But she's wearing a dress, right? But I think she is taller than him because we heard the unique slippity slap, clippity clap of flip flops.
I think she was wearing kitten heels, but
Oh.
that doesn't matter. You're
What's-
right.
What the hell's a kitten
A
heel?
kitten heel is like you slide your foot in, and then it's just got like a heel like this big, but they're like
Ah.
fancy looking shoes, but they're just like slip-ons usually.
Okay.
Older women wear them a lot when they do hair.
Good. When they do hair?
Older Asian women that do hair wear them a
Oh,
lot.
okay. Fair enough.
That's what I know from my hairdresser.
Dude, yeah, Jake, you're kind of right on. I was like, okay, we've seen some crazy shit in the block of cringe, but
is
that
ultimate cringe.
that
right?
was beyond. I'm like, I don't know how to
Trevor's
process
got his
that.
work cut out for him topping that next week, dude. You better find a good ultimate cringe, buddy. It's gonna take a lot of work. I had to go through 8 minutes of one compilation to find that.
I've seen some fucked up stuff watching.
I mean,
TikTok
I'm
cringe.
sure it's
There's-
not gonna be hard. I'm being
we
sarcastic.
should keep track of these and rank it, and then like at the end of the month we'll be like, this is the one that.
Yeah, we
held
can
out.
pop them all in the.
Cringe the month.
Yeah, we can pop them in the Discord after, and people can vote.
See,
and-
people can
Yeah,
vote.
please
Yeah.
post cringe in the Discord or send it to us.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't even have to be TikTok cringe. I meant to actually put some just normal YouTube cringe in there off of like Reddit subreddit cringe.
TikTok just has
'Cause
so
there
much.
is- Yeah, but the thing about TikTok cringe is like it's not intentional. Like
Not
you
all-
know what
yeah,
I mean?
people are like jumping on the like cringe.
It's for
trend.
TikTok. They're
Yeah.
like trying to get views on TikTok. Like whereas like the YouTube cringe a lot of time, it's just people genuinely trying to do
Yes.
something and failing in public, and it's
Yes.
like it's awesome.
My God.
That is true. There are two different subsects of cringe.
If anybody's got anything that you guys want to drop in the comments section, now is time to do that, because we got Gavin saying he says he's alpha because she will make a fool of herself in public to get his attention. She probably bombed, but she wanted that man. Oh, damn.
Yeah, she had to think about
That's
it.
a
you
hot
I
know?
don't
take.
think she did. I think that I don't think they're getting married in that Target, but I
Probably
think that
not.
man caved. He had a defeated look on his
Yeah,
face when he
was
rounded that
def-
corner.
ugh.
He knows he's gonna marry her, or all of his shit is gonna be ruined.
Yeah,
Like he has an
that's-
ultimatum at
we
hand.
agreed that I would be regional manager first.
It's yeah.
He's chasing his
We were
dreams
gonna
of being.
wait.
Trying to climb up this corporate ladder at Target. Fuck.
That's it, again. That one's.
I'm
gonna,
working
the rest of the
35 hours
day.
a week. God, get off my back.
Oh my
She's
god.
like, well, I'm pregnant. That's where that would go. If he said
That-
no, she'd be like, well, I'm pregnant.
That honestly, that has a shotgun
She'd
wedding
be like,
vibe.
I'm pregnant. He'd be like, well, good thing we're at Target. We got all these pregnancy tests right here.
Meanwhile,
Prove it.
the preachers in the baby section like, nice. I had to stop by here anyway. Like, all right, all
She's
right.
talking about Plan B. The preacher's talking her out of it.
Yeah. I got just
Terrible.
keep it. All right, let's get into shameless plugs. Trev.
Shameless.
Oh, shameless plugs. I did an open mic recently, so I'm back doing comedy. You can catch me at a variety of dive bars across the Midwest, and by the Midwest I mean mostly Michigan.
Okay. Any handles or anywhere?
Any
people
handles?
find
You
it?
can follow me at Trevor Tress. You should do it. My self-esteem needs it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Send me cringe
Yeah,
for next week. If you want it, send it to any of us.
Jakey.
Yeah, my EP for music comes out on the 31st. So that's like
4 days.
4 days, baby.
Ooh,
and
shit.
also, you can go now to threadinside.com. And under collabs, I have T-shirts and hoodies, and they are very dope designs. So go pick one up. I'm already working on my next EP, and I don't want to spend all my own money on making it again. It's a lot.
One more time, the thread inside.
Threadinside.com, and under the collabs tab, you will find my shirts and hoodies. They're the only ones under the collab.
Get that
First
dope-
collaborator.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and post that in the chat, and we'll put it in the Discord. Elena.
Yes. I have a podcast. It's called Leave Me Alone. That drops on Sundays. So I'll have one. I will hopefully have one for you guys tomorrow. Getting on that right after this. You can find it anywhere you get podcasts. Just type in Leave Me Alone, and I'm sure it'll be there.
Cool.
And that is all I have to report. I mean, I have open mics coming up, but that's something I'll plug on the next one.
Where do they follow you to see scheduling?
You can follow me at Elena Bamfield on Instagram. That's ALAINABAM as in mother, FIELD.
Nice. All right.
Well, I get Bamfield a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Bamford.
I get Tess. You know.
Tess.
We'll get Trevor to do the full NATO speak out of the name here in a second. Off mic, we got producer Zach, and we also have stand-up comedy James Couture. Either you guys want to step in and do a plug for something? All right, we got Jimmy Couture coming in. First appearance on mic, but he'll be back on the morning show soon enough.
Hi, I've been sleeping in a living room. Please watch Hollywood Sauce. It'll be up this Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Very cool. Check that out on the Salsa Parlor YouTube page. If you guys are watching right now, a like would help so much. Subscribe and sharing are all things you can do to help Salsa Parlor. And guys, this is the first Salsa Parlor morning show podcast that post-show will be edited and up anywhere you want to find podcasts. So I know you just listened to it, but if you want to be like, hey, check it out, you can send links from Spotify, Apple, Google. We're working on getting all of them, but should be up on Spotify later today. Join us again next week, Saturday, 10 a.m. for the morning show. Then Mondays, Erics and I are doing the Salsa Parlor Obstacle show. Tune into that if you want to have a heated Monday where we see what offensive shit Erickson brings up, and I try to put him back in the lane of sanity. A lot of fun.
Are you guys asking for articles for that, or you're
No, right now we're gonna let Erickson just keep doing what he does. But
On the next episode of The Obstacle, Lou and Erickson find shrimp tails in their Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it goes downhill from there.
Erickson tells me about how he's dating Topanga.
like a 14-year-old?
So okay,
You
so
would think, Jim.
the obstacle, yeah, right. The obstacle on Mondays, and then the gamer hour with Trevor and Zach. Find that probably whenever they do it, but another podcast you can find here on Salsa Parlor. Me personally, you can find me on Instagram at Lou the Surgeon, Twitch streaming at Lou the Surgeon. I've been having a lot of fun building Lego and Twitch streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So look me up on Twitch. My schedule's there. I have a comedy law-based podcast with Nick Ladorf called at Ask Free Consultation or Free Consultation. We haven't done it in a couple weeks because COVID-19. And then final thing, solo project. If you guys want to see me make fun of the prepper community now, that's what I'm doing on Loaded for Bear. A little bit serious, a little bit funny, and pissing off angry dudes online with weapons. So that'll be fun. So check that out on YouTube at Loaded for Bear. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will talk to you next Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Finger